this. Hello? Wait. Hello? Wait, it works now, right? Oh my gosh, it works. 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 Let's go. We're actually in the chat, dude. It works, guys. Oh, welcome back. Wait, my mic works, right? My mic works. Please. I think it doesn't because I changed the setting on my YouTube. I think it's gonna open. I think it's gonna open 9:30 Pacific time, and that's like, what is that, Eastern? 9:30 PST, CBST. Okay, 12:30 Eastern time. That's what I think it's gonna be. Yeah. You're right, some dude. All right, my mic is working, and we're all chilling out here. All right, it kind of sucks. I've never had so many people at once at the beginning of the live too, so now they're gone, but maybe they'll come back. But sorry, the mic, the live stream works now. All right. Good morning, Anthony. Audio working. Thank you so much, Melee Man. I'm just glad it's working now because you only got one share. Yeah, I also only got one share. So I mean, honestly, we'll try to try to do a limit order today. We'll try to do a limit order today. That'll be fun. If you guys do have extra money to do, I'll definitely. I can't show you my password. Oh, you're placing a limit? Let's go. Yeah, I'll be placing a limit live as well. So if you guys need help with that, just let me know. Okay, I'm in. Now you guys can see my screen, kind of. I don't really share my. If you guys are new, I don't really share my screen in here because my Chromebook is like buns. $58. That's perfect. I don't think it's gonna go over 58. Like lowest end I could see is like 40, but like a 58 limit order is perfect. Honestly, a 58 limit order is probably gonna hit really easily. Okay. Let me see a ticker symbol. Medline.
Jeannie, here is your reminder. Jared unlock gate for gardening.
Alexa. Got it. Medline.
Okay. Jeannie, here is your reminder. Jared unlock gate for gardener.
Sorry, it's Alexa.
Here is your reminder. Jared unlock gate for gardener.
So how you guys doing this fine morning today? How you guys doing? Are you guys unlock the gate? My name's not Jared. It's my brother. Okay, Medline. It's listed on $29. So limit order just means that the only price you buy it. So we do 30 while I get filled. Okay, here's what a limit order is, little baby official. Basically what it is that so pre-IPO, what you do on Robinhood will try to get you in before it comes on the market. But like some people already got like filled, so you probably didn't get a lot of shares. So a limit order, basically what a limit order will do, it will allow you to buy automatically at open because it will not let you do a market order. So IPO price is 29, so it moves before it opens, like because of all like the institutions trading it and all the requests going in. So if the price goes above 30 before it opens and your limit order is 30, it will only fill on anything under 30. So if the price opens at anything above 30, you will not get filled. So for example, if you're like Shin, I'm just gonna call him Shin because he didn't tell me his name yet. If he puts a limit order at 58, which is kind of high, as long as the price doesn't open at 58, it will fill anything under it. So let's say you request one share at 58, and it goes from 29 to like 40 before it opens, which is kind of a lot. Then he'll only pay $40 for that one share, but the max he's willing to pay for it is 58. So that's what a limit order does for you. So if you're requesting at 30, I would go higher, probably around 40, or if you're comfortable. But if you don't have a lot of money, you could try like 37, 35. Request 40 shares, only got two. Yeah, I only got one share. Yeah. If you need help setting it up, just let me know. And let me know which brokerage you have. But I use Robinhood and Charles Schwab. Well, I have Robinhood, Charles Schwab, and Webull, and some other ones too. But the one I really use for loan orders is Charles Schwab, is what I'm actually using right now. Can't really see, but sell. Honestly, the quickest if for limit order shares, if you get in right away, if this thing shoots up fast, we could sell as soon as like in the first minute to the first 5 to 10 minutes, depends how it's moving. Basically, I've done like tons of these IPOs. This is probably like my 10th. I've probably done 10 plus IPOs now in a row. Not all of them on stream, but 10 within the IPOs. What's gonna happen is, so to give you down of how my strategy is gonna work, since you guys came so early here. Basically, what's gonna happen? Maybe I should pull up a little whiteboard right here. But I'm using the slow moving strategy, basically, which is the fast moving strategy, which basically means we're gonna try to get out before it's like a dump, right? Because let me explain some context if you're new for this. So the stock market, how the regular stocks work is you're able to make money because over time companies they don't only generate profits and revenue, they create new technology. Like we started from the caveman era and we started with like the fire and the wheel, and now we have ChatGPT and Sora, or like whatever you think of, Tesla phones or whatever. So over time we create new technology, and the people profiting off that are the ones holding the shares of the company or the company itself. And one day you can't make enough money or enough revenue or enough technology to create significant profits to make a move in your stock. So the only way the stock's moving is because of buying and selling pressure, basically, kind of like crypto, but it's less volatile. So what we want to do is, so nobody can buy it unless you have pre-IPO shares, until it comes out on the open market. So we set a limit order to snipe in the buy price, and all the limit orders go in at one time. So since all of them go in at one time, that's when there's like increased buying pressure, and there's like no selling pressure. So that means it should shoot up. If there's enough demand, it should shoot up as soon as it opens up, like maybe 5% or something, and it should keep going for a little bit. But then if there's enough selling pressure at the beginning, even with all limit order pressure, it won't go shoot up. So, but with all the buying pressure, it's either going to stay flat or go up. And if it stays flat for long enough, I'm going to know that we should try to sell out because all limit order already went in. People are going to be constantly buying as soon as it opens up. That's basically the whole strategy at its core by itself. That's basically the whole strategy by itself. So we're going to be selling after all that yap, we're pretty much going to be selling out pretty fast if we're doing a limit order. I think this thing can move pretty good, like really quickly, because I've seen Figma go from like 90 to over 110 in like 5 seconds, but that's very not going to happen for this one. But if you didn't know, you can sell it, like you can use the regular sell button, but for buying, you need to use a limit order. Question. I gotta go in order. I requested 30, got 4. Honestly, that's not a bad ratio. If you got 4. Did you see the NVIDIA dip? I did not look at it yet. So I'm going to look at it after. So what am I limit order going to do? On the lower end, you can probably do 40. If I'm setting mine, I'm probably like 45 or 50. Just because I don't mind not filling everything. Like, if you want to get every single dollar filled, you should do it closer to the buy price. But if not, if you have like extra cash, you can just put it higher just to be on the safer side. NVIDIA did. NVIDIA did today. Is the overall market cut? I mean, look, 2%. That's a huge dip for them. But honestly, if you hold them, that's not that bad because they're already down 6% this month, and the stock market is only down 0.07. So even today so far. If the price isn't staying stagnant, yeah. You got it, melee man. You got it basically. If it stays stagnant for too long, there's enough selling pressure at the beginning, but it should shoot up. Or it could be like Navon, and it could be a huge dump off basically. But that's really not the huge dump off is not likely because with Navon, the pre-IPO price had 1/6, had like 1/6 of their entire shares given off pre-IPO, and there was like no institutional investors. So that means there's no lockups. So all the shares were able to sell, right? So that's not going to happen here. That's why another reason I didn't like Navon at all. If you watch any of my TikToks or YouTubes on it. Um, do you recommend placing a limit order right now with how many shares? I never like recommend anything because I'm not allowed to. Personally, if what I'm doing, how many shares? It's whatever shares I would be comfortable. I would be or you would be comfortable with setting limit order price. I would probably say $45 or higher. Put up 47. Go ahead. I don't want anybody not to get filled. Yeah, 40 is good as well. Crypto is up. I hold a lot of Ethereum if you didn't know, so I gotta check. You think I should put a limit order at 58? 30% order? Yeah, you can do that if you want. Honestly, if you're scared about not getting filled, I think 45 is perfectly fine. But if you're scared about getting filled, I think setting 3 different limit orders is optimal. Oh, time frame? I I don't use TradingView or anything because I just need the basic volume and the basic chart. I don't use any of the charts like that. So my time frame's a normal one, whatever the standard one is on anything. Put in how much you willing to lose. Basically, yeah, but Navon was definitely the worst. Down 20% the first day is the most I've ever seen. I think Gemini might have been more, but that one went up like 50% and 50% up and like 30% down in the same day. So, but as long as you're like, if you're like inexperienced, as long as you're like buying and selling when I am, you shouldn't really lose it. I haven't really lost any money doing this. Like the most I've lost is 2% because like it's stagnated, right? But I haven't really lost any money doing this. So yeah, melee man, I don't use time frames. Or I guess you could say this is like all is technically like a technical. It's like all technical, but it's I like to think it's like I use the finances as well as company, but I guess you can say it's all technical because I don't really like day traders. All right, wait, let me see what Ethereum's doing right now. I probably should make it like a quick TikTok or like 2% today. It's pretty it's like average volume. Average volatility. Wait, let me make a TikTok. I noticed the companies with a lot of interest-bearing debt got smoked. Yeah, that's one thing I was saying on my YouTube channel. The valuation and the debt ratio is super, super, super high. 30 like when I spent 35%, that was like, since their valuation is 55 billion, whatever 35% of that is the amount of debt they had. I just didn't want to say the amount because it would mean nothing to you. So it was comparable. So yeah, it is really high. They are on like I'm not gonna say they're on the smaller side because 55 billion is a lot, but they are 3 times smaller than Johnson and Johnson. And the other company, Cardinal Health, the same valuation, 50 billion. They have nine. They only have like 9-10 billion percent. I mean, sorry, 9-10% of their company's own is debt. So it is a lot of debt. I mean, but Blackstone is managing it. So honestly, I don't really like not a humongous problem, but honestly, I don't like it nearly as much as I would have if it wasn't for those. I got one share of Photo 5. Yikes! Yeah, I only got one share as well out of my 100. They don't allow limit orders until the IPO. Does anybody else use SoFi? Is one as can confirm that what Adam is saying? Because I use Charles Schwab, so like you can't see, but faintly you can see a buy button. I can buy and set limit order whenever I feel right here. So, but if I don't know, but I know for Robinhood, you like can't like there should be like a pre-IPO screen with requests you can't do anything. But maybe if you look at the ticker symbol, you'll be able to set one up on SoFi. I'm not sure. I'll go live. It's would you recommend limit order first? So I go limit order. I would personally, for me, I'm doing limit order on this because no one's gotten a lot of shares. If you don't, like another thing I didn't tell you guys, if you don't get, if we don't get a lot of shares, that's usually a really good thing because they upgraded the share count, which honestly isn't that important. But two, even with that, basically everybody I'm seeing got like 1 to 4 shares. So if we all got 1 to 4 shares, it's like a small sample size, but most likely everybody else got barely anything, which means almost all the shares are locked up. So this thing should pop at the very beginning, honestly. When also Melee Man, we don't know exactly when it's gonna IPO. That's why I usually get up early and I'm like watching it in case it does. But the larger it is and the more shares and stuff that has to get allocated, the longer it usually takes. So if it's like a very, very small IPO, it could be as early as like 30 minutes or an hour after stock market open. But for this one, it's probably going to be like at least a couple to a few hours after stock market open. So I'm thinking 9:30 Eastern time. Sorry, 9:30 Pacific time or 12:30 Eastern time. 9:30 Pacific time is my best guess based on all the IPOs I've seen. The earliest I've seen, like for a big IPO, is probably like 8 something, and the latest I've seen probably gonna all the way 12 or even 1 o'clock. Honest, 12. How many shares were you? How many shares were you able to get? One. I got 1 share. Yeah, if there's a like button, I don't ever say this, but if there's a like button, you guys mind hitting it? So I can like push this out to more people. Honestly, I don't even know what like if there's like buttons on the stream or whatever, because it's like I know this is a hard thing. What should I put my limit order at? Just put out 45 right now and be safe. Appreciate it. I gotta like. Oh, what time does it go live, Roland? Oh, I should ask for a like more often. You guys all had appreciate it. What time does it go live? We don't know exact time it goes live. How it works? Okay, I said it twice, but bear with me, guys. The how it works is that the smaller or less shares they are, the easier it is for like the brokers to allocate it. So they start in the morning at stock market open. So if it's a smaller IPO, it should be maybe 30 minutes to an hour or 2 hours after open. But since it's such a large IPO and there's so many shares, it's probably going to take longer for them to allocate shares. So I'm going to guess around 9:30 Pacific time, 9:30 Pacific time or 12:30 Eastern time. Honestly, can I tag a comment with that? I can. Should I pin my own comment? I'm gonna pin my own comment. Um, IPO estimation. Also, I have a rough estimate of stock market prices. By the way, guys, my last update was $32, which is really good since we're already up. I mean, okay, I say we're already up, but the thing is, no one even really got shares, so I don't know how good that is for us. But honestly, even if you're buying limit order, if it goes up, you want it to be going up. Even if it means evaluation's higher, because that means there's good demand. Time. Do you know the current price? $32. 12:30 PST. 1:30. 9:30. 9:30 PST. PST. 9:30 PST, 12:30 EST, give or take an hour of more. Like 1 hour. Either way. That is 10%. Honestly, you say that's like a huge thing. Yeah, that is 10%. But the thing is, we don't have shares. But the thing is, guys, even though like I'm a huge like financials and valuation guy, I would rather this thing shoot up like 15% before it even opens rather than not moving at all. Because usually like object, like not to like use like a random quote that has no meaning, but object in motion stays in motion is like for an IPO. Because if we're moving pre-market, we're gonna be moving when it opens. But if it's like not moving, then like even though the valuation is technically cheaper, that means there wasn't a ton of demand. So that's why pre-market prices are very, very important. See, I'll show you here. I don't. If the app is called Freedom 24, not sponsored, I don't even have it because I don't. My friend does, so he's sending me the pictures. So this is what it looks like if you have it. You can't see the price, but it's at 32 and it updates here every so often. It's actually really, really accurate, unless the app glitches. It uses like not AI, but it uses like whatever. It like takes in all the volume or whatever. I don't even know how it works to predict what the price is at the current time. So I'll nag because my bro who has it has a final, so I don't think he's in the chat. But I'll nag him every so often to see if he can send it. Oh, what is this? He sent it 18 minutes ago. Okay. We currently this is really good. We have one green candle, 32. See that guy's 32.15 right there. So you gotta do the math. How much are we how much is it up so far? 32.15. That's 18 minutes ago. And also, by the way, at the very beginning it spikes up because obviously all the buying goes in, but then over time in the dark market, usually like it will move, but usually if there's an hour to go before it comes out, it usually goes down a little bit because I don't know why. Just that's how it usually. That's how it usually rolls. 10.8%. See, that's pretty. I don't. If you have pre-IPO shares, I say that like it's not a lot, but for a regular stock, that's like a ton. Did anybody? How many shares did you guys get? I know a lot of people said like 1 or 4, but did you get like how many shares did you guys get? Because I only got one. I only got one. 6. Out of how much was your request? Kyle. 6, bro. Dude, some dude. bro's ecstatic for 6 shares. That's actually, if you think about it, 6 times 30, that's actually a good amount of money. We're not talking about. Honestly, since I'm gonna make a little TikTok, or not a little like PR video for me, so people can, if they want to join the stream, they know. Yeah, I got 6, but I put in 250. Okay, that's why. Yeah, some dude, Anthony. I don't think he put anywhere near. How many shares do you request, Anthony? If I had to guess, I would say you requested 5 shares. 41 shares? Wait, you're balling now, Anthony. I remember like the days when you could only request like less than 10 shares, bro. Bro has the big money now. All right, I'll show you this. How should I start off the TikTok? Okay. I'm live right now on YouTube. If you have questions, I can't really answer them right now. So go ahead and join my YouTube live stream. I'll answer all the questions in chat first. Unfortunately, I can't get around to my TikTok or my YouTube comment section right now. But we do have updated dark market prices, and we're talking about if you need help with limit orders, IPO prices, anything, just come in and ask. We're just chilling and waiting for market open right now. I even have predictions on the price and predictions of when it's going to come out today. All right. Basically just gatekeeping so everybody can join. I put 41. I'm starting to get you're starting to get that bang at me. Not really. Did you have a job yet? Wait, no, because you probably don't since you usually like swim and stuff. That takes a lot of time. Oh, 100 shares. Oh, your limit order? That's a very nice limit order, little baby. Very nice limit order. I think that's like the second official limit order we have in the chat right now. Dude, you know what's crazy? I don't think he's in here, but I have 2 people that send me screenshots. One person had a $200,000 share request. Like that's a lot. Another person had like a $500,000 request, but the 200 shares times $38. Like I requested 1K at Mumu, but only got 9 shares. That's actually not that bad. I was several days late entering my request, and I told that was big. Honestly, it's probably not as big as you're thinking. Because even if you request it early, I think allocation's basically all the same. I said I'm at 45% broke. Yeah, he said it crazy. Wait, you have the little dragon icon. Are you the one that's been sending me all the comments in YouTube? Is that you? I don't recognize the username though. Damn, yeah. Some people are just ballers with IPOs, honestly. 50 shares? How many requests? That's a good amount. Yo, what's up? 24. You're from I'm ready from TikTok, bro. I'm gonna call you 24. Or Melvin. Are you? That's an L for Melvin, right? Melvin Anthony. You go by Anthony or Melvin? Melvin Anthony is the GOAT, bro. He's like one of the first people on my TikToks that like always messages me for every APS. Oh yes, sir, bro. He's the one that's always commenting. So it's your first IPO? Crazy furry MVP. Is your first IPO? Don't worry, we'll help you. If you have any questions, don't feel free to put them down in there. I'll answer. And plus, we actually have a good amount of experienced IPO people in here. A good amount of experienced IPO. Oh, okay. Um, Melvin, I think we want to up that. I think we want to up that limit order a little bit. Uh, yeah. Honestly, Melvin, I probably would put my limit order at $45 just to be on the safer side. If you don't have a lot of money, you could try 40. But okay, Melvin, yo, appreciate it, Melvin. But yeah, that 31 limit order isn't gonna fly, bro. The price is at $32, and I assume it's gonna get around somewhere 34 to 37 before it comes out. Maybe. Honestly, it's probably on the higher side, but probably put your limit order at $40. You should definitely update that because yeah, I don't think because if it's at 31, that would still be like 8%, 7%, 8%. But yeah, I think you can go a little higher than that. When is alt season? You're asking the wrong guy, bro. Dude, alt season, like, I only deal with Ethereum or Bitcoin, or maybe even like XRP, like only Ethereum, XRP, Solana, or those big four because everything else they wait for alt season. Everything else sucks when it's not alt season, but only the big four are good when it's not alt season. So that's why I hold them. Yeah, yeah. How much money are actually like willing to spend on this limit order? Because if you don't have like a ton, you can always do two orders. Like this is what like if you like hey, I didn't say this in my TikTok this time around, but like pro tip for you guys, if you have like a huge limit order, you can always split up your limit order into different ones. So say you're requesting 100 shares on your limit order. Like sometimes what I would do is you don't have to do you can do like 2 or 3, but I would split into like 10 different limit orders of 10. But or it even helps if you do like 2 of 50 because if it comes out and there's not 100 shares available, you won't be the first one to get filled, right? Because there has to be 100 shares available that are sold for you to get filled for your 100 shares. So what I do is I split my limit orders up so they're smaller limit orders, like 10's fine, or like even up to 50, so that when there's 10 available, you'll get filled. Because if you have something like 1,000 shares, like you might not get filled right away, and it's very important because you don't want to miss out on the price swings. Okay, 3 shares. 3 shares. That's 3 times the shares I got. People in the chat got anywhere from 1 to 6 shares, and apparently other people got 50 is the highest I've seen. I have a buddy that requested 200,000 shares. I'm gonna ask him how many shares he got. Let me ask him. Yo, how many shares did you get? Dude, it was kind of fun. It was kind of funny. I don't know if some of you guys remember, but last time Ash, there's like 2 guys who are big ballers. Ash had like got like a request. He got filled for over like $200,000 worth of shares for Phoenix. So we were literally like doing our like buying and sell based off what time Ash was saying, and literally on the chart, since Phoenix was kind of smaller, you could literally see when Ash sold, it took like a dump, but then like it went straight back up after that. But you could literally see when he dumped it. If you're requesting 100 shares, you could. But like 10, look, I was getting excessive. Like if you like know how to do it and it's not a hassle for you, you could. If you have like, why not? Wait, yo, that it's Nathan Roberts. It's Nathan Roberts, guys. Rust Moments. What is up, bro? If you guys don't know Rust Moments, he's Nathan Roberts on YouTube. He's literally like the most like Nathan is like one of the most respects I have for like individual stock pickers on like YouTube. He's like totally different. Like his stocks he picks are like way different than anybody else's, bro. Like HVAC, thermal solutions, nuclear energy, like some super niche stuff that I own as well, bro. He's the go. Oh, so what's up? Do you got the site that shows the price? I do have the site. Well, my buddy has the site. He's sending me the stuff. So last time I had update, look, I'll show you. This was 25 minutes ago. This was 25 minutes ago. Here, where is it? Wait, let me pull it up. See, here's 25. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let me pull it up. It's this one. See, here's 25 minutes ago. 32:15, and then before he's taking his final, he's gonna send me another one, another one. So that's the last one I had. But looks pretty promising. Thank you, bro. Nathan Roberts joined the stream, bro. Insane work. I forgot to post my TikTok. Let me post it. Wait, someone sent me. I might respond to some DMs. Not any comments though. Okay, let's see. He sent me. He's 24. 24 is in chat as well, so I might as well answer his DM. 24 said, oh, okay. He can't put his limit order above 40. That's actually terrible. Wait, 24. What's the highest you can put your limit at? Do the highest one you can do your limit at. Are you going to set up a market or limit sell? Markets. I do market sell. I press a little sell button because it's too fast. But honestly, if I was sitting on it for the whole day, I would do a trailing stop loss. So like trailing stop, like if you're already up, like say you're up like 20-30% in a day for IPO, you can just do like a 5% trailing stop loss. But at that point, you should sell anyway. So Josh, the real legend, Russ Moments, bro. Appreciate you joining the stream. I got 4 limit orders in place. 2 of 42, 2 for yes, that's gonna work for you, Anthony. I'm some dude. That's valid. That's a valid limit order. Okay, for me, let me see. I have like a couple at 45 and a couple at like 43 right now. That's what I'm doing. But I keep forgetting. Let me post this, bro. I gotta post it so people actually know I can't respond to comments right now. Medline IPO live. Answering questions. All right. Now people won't like bombard me with Medline IPO live stream. How much you think it will go up? It's at 30. It was at 32, so that's 10%. Hopefully, I didn't expect to do this well. Well, I need another price. I need a price update. Let me ask for one. Wait, can you send it again, bro? Pretty please. I need to download this app, bro. I guess 12% on the first day, but I'm just gonna go off whatever it's whatever. Hopefully, like now I see it's moving now. I think from whatever it opens up at, I think we can get 10% plus off of a limit order here. Hopefully, but if not, it's gonna be a-okay. Overall, I think now 20%, and the point to like by the time we sell out, I think 20% up. I think it's gonna do like 10%, 10% pre-IPO, and then like another 10% once open. But that's assuming it doesn't move. It already like. See, this is why I need like updated prices, because my original estimate was 12% on the first day, and then what's his name? I don't know if you guys watch Mini Quant on Instagram. I forgot what his thing is, but he was telling me he thinks it's 10%. And he's pretty reliable, so. But dollar wise, 35 after like once it's out for a little bit, $35. I'm just saying. I always like to under my estimates because then I don't get fried if it's if my recommendation ends up being bad. I did four. Okay, 25 shares each. That's prime time, little baby, bro. Wait, this little baby that goes like, "Let's go." It's not him. Did you see my question? On Oh, sorry. I did not see your question. I'm slow. I should have read it. Okay, I get to it, Landon. Johnson, how come putting the limit order is better than putting it? Okay, I'll explain to you. Here it is. So a limit order, what it's gonna do for you is it fills at anything underneath the price. So right now the IPO price is 29, but it's going to move. So like right now, when the stock market is it's not open right now. So even though it's not open, it's still trading somewhere where we can't trade it because we're not like Big Boss. We're not like we don't have access to the dark pools. That's what it's called. But it's still trading. So and the thing is, if you place your limit order really really close, like at 30, and the price goes above 30, and it comes out at like 32 or 35, then since it's over your limit order, you will not get filled. And you'll either two things will happen. Two, you won't get anything, and that's that, or well, that was number one. Or two, you'll be scrambling to buy it, and by the time you buy it, it's already probably moved up, and it's probably you'll probably get cooked on the downway because you bought it too late. Because things move really fast. So that's why you want to set limit order that's high enough to where like you will definitely get filled, but not too high to where like you don't get enough shares you want. If you don't care about how many shares you get and you have a ton of cash, just put one for like a ridiculously stupid amount above the IPO price and just put a higher amount of money because you won't get filled. Also, if you put a limit, like I don't know if you know this, but if you put a limit order for like $50 and for one share and it opens up at 30, you'll get refunded everything you don't spend. You'll get refunded back. Questions? Let me post this video. Hashtag IPO. Hashtag Medline. Hashtag IPO listing. Hashtag stock news. Stock news. Stock news. Hashtag stock picks. Literally use the same tags. Dude, I actually been averaging over 1,000 every video on TikTok. It's because like there's a prime IPO. Bro, like also when there's no IPOs, I don't literally no idea. Like I've been trying other content, it just flops. Like question like for guys in chat, like what content would you guys want to see if it's like not IPO, if it's not like prime IPO season like today? What type of content would you like to be seeing? Let me answer that question for you. Once this is up. If you think it's gonna stay at 35, why reckon? Oh, because if easy, I think it's gonna be 35. But if it's not 35 and it's 40 and it goes above 40 and you don't get filled, you get burned and I get burned. So there's no really harm in spending an extra $5. Well, not spending anything, putting an extra $5 down to like be safe. It's like on the safer side. Oh, if it's like, oh, I think it's gonna be 35. I put exactly 35. I'm giving myself like zero margin of error. So if you ever take statistics, like you need a decent margin there if you want to be on the safer side. See then. No, yes, technically yeah, but the price at limit order, it doesn't really matter how high it is. You just want it to be above the open price. The thing is, I know you want to get filled as soon as possible. So you just want to get filled whenever it opens up. So the game we're playing is we want to get filled we want to have our limit order above the buy price, but not too high to where we're like wasting extra money to get more shares. But so I think 40 is going to be okay. And if it's different, if I get an update and the IPO price says like 42, I'll tell you guys and we'll update all our limit orders. So when okay, now I gotta click post. I have to remember to do that. Post. Okay. When placing limit order, does it makes more sense to set up multiple limit orders or just one limit order? If you have more than if you have a ton of shares, let me know how many shares you have. Crazy furry MVP. Let me know how many shares you have. But if you have usually rule of thumb, if you have 100 shares, you can do like 10 shares per limit. But honestly, as long as your limit order isn't above 50 shares per limit order, you should be chilling, honestly. But if you want to split it up, you could. You can also vary in the prices. Like you can put one at 45, one at 40, or I know some platforms don't let you. Literally, some platforms don't let you put a high enough limit order. So just put it as high as possible. All right, 4 shares. Don't worry. You don't need to split it up. You'll be good. Have you send level 2 book orders? Lots of sell orders. Seen or cash money? I'm not gonna lie, I don't understand the context of that question. If there is a way to see sell orders, I honestly don't know. So can you explain yourself, por favor, for me? I probably should be on Medline right now. No. MDLN. I honestly don't expect it at all. Bro, give me a ticker symbol, please. Okay. MDLN. Is 10 shares affordable? Yes. That's perfect. You're gonna be chilling. I'm talking about. I'm not good at saying names. What would you like me to call you? I would like to refer to my chat by name. That's just easier. But yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Geo. What is up, Geo? I'll remember that because you have like that little green profile. It looks kind of cool, but I can't tell what it is, unfortunately. Wait, let me set up my limit order. I've been yapping. I'm gonna set mine at 44. Because why not? 44 limit order. Go ahead and in. Day only. Make sure it's day only limit. Stand limit. Put the quantity you want. Like 100. I'll split mine up into a couple ones. Sorry, can you guys hear? Geo. All right, mine are set up. Easy peasy, bro. Easy peasy. All right, uploaded that TikTok. Now I gotta upload the video on YouTube. 22. It's a great day. On my other less like popular IPOs, I was probably averaging like 10 to 7 viewers. But on my most popular one, the highest I've ever had concurrent was like 50 people at like peak hours. Yeah. If you guys are doing something else, feel free to put this in your background. Just listen to whatever. Put some music on. Just chill out here. It's usually how it goes, waiting for the IPO to come out. I'll update you guys on prices very, very soon. Probably like in the next 10 minutes. I'll update you on the new IPO price. We will see exactly how much this thing is moving in the dark markets, the dark pool, dark markets, whatever you want to call it. We will see exact pricing. Attach this to live. Oh shoot. Am I getting paid for this? No, obviously no. Let's go, Melvin, with the 20 shares at the 44th limit order. I'm glad everyone's and ready to go. Dude, SoFi is selling you that bad, Adam. Oh, you're number one. You're nice, number one, bro. Dude, do you have like another platform? Because honestly, most of the like platforms, they don't even allow market buys. Adam, is this your first IPO? Because they don't really allow market buys. You usually have to place a limit. Like even if you want to market and you're like late, you have to like buy and place a limit order above prices and it'll fill. Even if it's out, it's like kind of stupid. What are the benefits of splitting? If you have like, okay, here's the benefits of splitting. Like it usually happens if you have like 50 or more shares, but for sometimes I've done it like I've had like over like 100 shares requested. I'll just do like this time. Like, I'll do 10, 10, 10, and 10. I only have 2, 50 and 50, but wait, see what happens. Okay, so when it comes out, all the shares are already bought up, right? So the only way you get your share, you limit your limit goes through is if there's like the amount of shares available. So if you have like 100 shares available, the person with like that requested 1 share limit order or 10 shares, there will be like 10 shares available before there's 100 shares, if that makes sense. So they will obviously get filled before you. And if your request has too many shares in it, then like it takes longer to get filled usually. But that only happens if you have like 100 plus, because sometimes there's not 100 shares available at once. United States of America. Oh, let's go. Wait, Lando Johnson, you have 324? That's actually clutch if you do, or are you using something different like the Nasdaq website or whatever. Let us know. First, usually use Schwab, but I didn't allow me to participate. Oh, okay. No, yeah, no. Adam, Schwab usually only lets high net worth customers into IPOs. If you actually have a Schwab account, or I'm using Schwab, I'm using my Roth IRA. It's really, really easy to set up a limit order on Schwab. I can literally show you how to do it right now if you have extra cash on your Charles Schwab if you want me to, bro. If you don't have a lot or you're not comfortable with Schwab, you can just do like a small, like one share or whatever, or a couple shares, whatever you're comfortable with. I can show you. Mesh is retracted. What did bro say they wanted to retract? Yeah, oh, you do it for 24. So you're saying that's at 32.12 right now? Let's go. Honestly, I'll take it staying at 32.12 for the rest of the time. Like that's perfect. It's a perfect IPO price. No. No, I would not. Trust me, I would not be streaming the 20 viewers if this was an India IPO. If you like international IPOs, then you have to go to Weibo for that. Robinhood doesn't deal with that. Oh, okay. It's all right. It's all right. Trust. You can get the next one, or honestly, there's been plenty of IPOs in the future, and maybe you will get eventually filled on SoFi. SoFi's a great app. Great app. It just happens that for like the niche IPOs, it doesn't really like us for that. How much did I request? What is it? I requested 2,000 worth. So what was it again? So I 20,000, 29. I requested 69 shares, not ranking 68, but it's because I don't have a lot of cash because I've literally been buying a ton of stocks in the stock market. So I don't have a lot of cash on hand. So that was literally like everything I had. I was like, everything. Just change it, or you just change it to $40. Wait, what was it before? Crazy. Was it like 30 before? Oh, if it was 30 before, you're honestly chilling, bro. Good for you for making it higher. So we have our limit orders in chat for right now. Mine is set at $44 for over 100 shares. Crazy Firm, $40 for 9 shares. Melvin, I think he has like 50 or 24 shares at $45, and there's somebody else also at $45. Can an Indian citizen apply for your newest IPO? That's a good question. Vic, if I'm being completely honest, that's a question for ChatGPT or Gemini to answer because I'm not sure. Oh, okay, lowered it. Bro's getting greedy with the share count. Bro wanted his extra 1 share. A Roth. Yeah, I take advantage of non-taxable accounts, man. It's like you can't get around me. Like the IRS is not taking my money. Let's go, another $45 from David, bro. Appreciate it. Well, okay, I'm acting like you guys are gifting me money, bro. I'm just calling out the share count. I got 1 share. Rig, the highest share count here is anywhere from 1 to 6 shares I've seen. Highest I've ever seen in my texts, 50 shares. But that's like off of an order of 200,000. So I don't think the guy responded to me. He's honestly not even awake yet. No. Bro. Anthony, don't say it like that. Your account isn't that big. Low key valid investment. Anthony doesn't have the largest account, guys, so take that with a grain of salt. No, my $1 million portfolio is 40% IPOs. Yeah, bro. Honestly, like the people that are big balling that request like $1 million of IPOs, that just like play money to them. Like, I really want to know how many shares this guy has because he requested 200,000 shares. That's a lot. What's 200,000 times 29? Is it like 5 million? It's like 5.8 million. Just to clarify, if ask for 30 shares on 44, hey, that I want 30. Yeah, you're correct. You're not buying a 44. Plus, that would be basically fraud if the brokerage let that happen, because then that'd be stupid. Don't worry, you're safe, Melvin. You're safe. I give you my word. Or you can ask. You know what? Your media can be ChatGPT. If you guys any questions and I'm not here to answer, you can always ask it. It's honestly good. When will it drop? It says today, but it hasn't been. Okay, Alan, I'm so bad with names. How it works is that it technically starts at like open, so PST 6:30. But what happens is they have to like allocate all the shares. And who's texting me, bro? Oh, it's him, bro. You can use YouTube chat too, right? You can go to my DMs. No. But it starts off is the allocation. Like the smaller the IPO is, the less shares they have to allocate. The earlier it opens up in the day, right? So Medline, there's a ton of shares. So from my experience from IPOs, I predicted that I think it should be give or take an hour around 9:30 Pacific time, 12:30 Eastern time. That's my prediction. But I have it up here just in case it comes out earlier. Basically, what will happen? You might be able to get notified on some, but the price will change. It will go from 29 or from 0 to instantly whatever price it's at, and it'll start moving really fast. And then all you gotta do is just click sell and just hover over that sell button until whenever I say you think it's good and you're chilling. Wait, I'll get to. Oh, okay, I got you. Let me answer the chat questions first. Nick said, "When does it come?" Oh, I am doing limits. 100 shares, $44. Split up into two different. I probably did three, but two different orders. So yeah, we answered that question. If I do a limit order and the IPO goes up like 15%, I feel like it'll fill up peak when it opens and I lose money immediately. If you do a limit order, it will fill like literally as soon as open on the stock market. So before it even goes up. So it's gonna move up in pre-market, but there's literally nothing we can do. Like nobody got any shares, so nobody's making any money. Since nobody got any shares, there's really not a lot of shares to sell off here. So I do not think at all that we will lose, even if it stays worst case. I think it'll stay flat and lose like 5% in limit order. That's like the worst I could think of. But since a lot like 50% of the shares were from institutional investments and nobody got shares, like it'd be worse. Like usually like with Navon, people got like 24 out of 24, 100 out of 100, and they were totally I didn't request any Navon, but they're totally messed up because they had to sell all open because it already tanked. So it tanked in pre and it tanked again, but there's not really a lot of shares to sell here. So I think we should be chilling, and it'll go in right away, and the most it moves is literally like in the first 5 to 10 seconds. So you will be in if you have a limit order. So you'll take advantage of that. If I do, I can't. I'll get to that right now after I get this last question. Aren't you gonna get flagged? Oh no, it's a Roth IRA. I don't get flagged or date. If you use a Roth, like pro tip, if you guys didn't know, if you guys have a Roth IRA, you have no restrictions on buying or selling daily. You don't get flagged. On a regular account, yes, you do. A regular taxable, you do get flagged, but you still have like 3 day trades a day, which is this is just one. I'm not gonna do this multiple times. But if you're like get in, get out on a taxable, you'd be cooked. So, but plus on the taxables, you guys will probably get flagged. But you guys have 3 a day, so just do this. You might get flagged, but just don't buy or sell within a day for like the next 3 days, and you're chilling. So. You Loki, I'm remembering lots of stuff that I did not mention at all. I could have made more videos on like this stuff, honestly. It's an Elvin meme. Okay, I'm getting to your question, Melvin, 24. Let's see. What did he send me? Would this be safe? Oh, so you can do a 45 deadline buy. You figured it out. Good. Nice, bro. Yes, that is perfectly safe. You will definitely get filled 50 shares. 40. I'm gonna just say 45. Everybody, low people in here, the lowest I've seen is 40, highest is 45. That range looks good. Looking, it's prime. Hey Lando, do you mind telling? I know. Do you mind telling us the price, Lando, please? Lando Johnson. Aren't you gonna get flat? Okay, what? So it's just chill. I can use on. Yes, you can do it on your individual. Just make sure it's only once, for once a day. But yeah, if you guys don't have a Roth, like you should like not financial advice, but like it's like the best account out there. I literally abuse it. If you're options guy, you can do options. You can't do naked or 0 DTE, but you can get options clearance on a Roth, and it's all taxable, non-taxable. So if you guys like saving money and you don't have one yet, then it's like the prime way to like get around the IRS, but legally. How to know what it's in the private market? It's important for setting limit orders. Um, but there's an app called Frame24. I think my friend has it, but he hasn't responded. But Lando, if you could be such a dear and send it in chat for us, and I'll pin it. I'll just call it out. But yeah, we use the app called Freedom24. I don't have it because I'm not sure if it needs your social security number since I have so many brokerages. I probably should get it since I stream, right? It would make sense, but I haven't. But yeah, that's how you see it. But or it's only really important if you're trying to like get it down to like the dollar or within like a couple dollars. But if you have extra cash sitting around, you can just set a pretty decently high limit order, like 45 or 50, and you'll get filled automatically. If I deposited at a positive scene, yo, Cash, I remember you saying something else about like selling order or whatever. You mind explaining? I'm not really understanding context here. If I deposit 25K, can I have unlimited day trades, for example, if I keep making $1? If I keep making $1, I can sell. I don't really understand the deposit 25. Like if you're thinking right now, I know if you're depositing 25K in this very moment, most brokerages will not have instant deposits. Robinhood and Webull have like they'll let you use 1K of the money like right now, but you want to be able to use the other 24. If you're talking about you already deposited it, I don't understand how that would have an effect on your. If you're using a regular cash account, no. But if you have like specifically a day traded clearance account, you could. But if it's regular taxable, you have like up to 3 or as low as 1 day trade a day before you get like double flagged. So if you get flagged once, it's fine. But just don't do any other day trades today or like that. But like people like us, we don't really day trade in the first place unless you set like an option and you're trying to sell it the same day. It's like the only thing I can think of. 33, okay. Appreciate it, Lando. So the price is 33.16 for anybody just chilling out and listening in the background. 33.16. That is up approximately, I think, probably 12%, 12.9%. Nice. Okay, if you're using margin, that's totally different. I don't use margin accounts, so I don't know the exact details. If I'm being completely honest, Alan, your best resource is definitely asking ChatGPT your question. Specifically, ask it for whatever broker you're using, or 2, directly message the people, customer support to make sure. Because I wouldn't want you getting flagged during this, or not getting flagged to get restricted or whatever during this. Sorry, I didn't get the app name because I'll drop it in the comments. Got you. It's Freedom 24. What Freedom 25? I think it's Freedom. Wait, I think I tell you. Well, is it Freedom 24 or 25? Okay, it's Freedom 24. That's the app name. Oh, screw my math. That's why you're the calculus guy, some dude. That's why you're the calc demon. Even better. Yeah, I fully expect this thing to drop somewhere between 10% up, so maybe around 30, low 32. And then by the time it opens up here. Oh, never mind. I thought. See, you do not have to tell me that, some dude. I would have just been thinking like this calc demon the entire time. Like you do not. I mean, you still are, but. Oh yeah, I do have a TikTok. I do. That's one of my ways. I think I have a lot of people on here for that reason. I literally hard promote my YouTube because I'm trying to get monetized and also trying to get sponsored. Sponsor me, please. I need that bag, bro. You know how much money investing in like if you get like I'm not trying to make money off courses or anything, but like sponsors, you know, like people make hella money off of sponsors off investing content. Because if just one of you guys has like 2 people that follow me have like millions of dollars they put in IPOs. So if I like say whatever, like it's a lot more profitable than like streaming to like a bunch of kids gaming channel, you know? Do you feel me? Because like if you're like streaming like brain rot content or like TikTok or like Fortnite content, then obviously you're gonna get less money as a sponsor. But yeah, TikTok, Instagram has been cooked on my algorithm. But honestly, not too worried about that. TikTok and YouTube been doing great, so I'm pretty happy with that so far. 27 in the chat, guys. If I can get everybody who hasn't liked the video to like this live stream right now, so I can get recommended on more people looking for that video, that would be amazing right now. See, last time I asked for likes, they got like 6 instantly, but I don't know how people might get this time. Oh, I got 1 less like for asking for a like. That's honestly insane. I guess it doesn't work twice, guys. I used up all my luck points. Oh, 11, let's go. Appreciate everybody liked it. We just passed the hour mark. Thoughts on crypto? Like, if you're talking about large cap, it depends if you're talking about like large cap or small cap. I really love like Ethereum, Bitcoin, even Solana, because they do good even when it's not altcoin season. And honestly, Bitcoin and Ethereum are my 2 favorite ones because I personally think they're good for outperformance for like the S&P 500. I hold a lot of portfolios in the S&P 500, growth ETFs, and then Bitcoin and Ethereum, and also IPOs and stocks as well. I hold it's like 24% of my portfolio is in ETFs, another 25 in Ethereum, Bitcoin, another 25 in stocks, and then the other 25 is just like in IPOs and whatever the stuff is. I know you're starting out, but a big thing that makes me want to watch a video or streamer is a video. Bro, indirect diss to my quality of my camera. It's not bad. I'm just not the big. I was like the other one's better, you know. It's honestly the main thing it has going for is retail hype. The other ones like Ethereum and Bitcoin, they're more like institutional hype and like really good backing. But honestly, XRP, they're gonna do about the same. But I like Ethereum and Bitcoin better. Appreciate it. Maybe I should get a webcam. Like I probably spend a little bit on a webcam, but also if I got a better computer, I could probably like actually share my screen without my computer dying in 5 seconds, or without lagging out. That would be wonderful. That would be wonderful. So also, Melvin, like what else? Like Melvin, have you seen my long form Medline video? If so, do you have any like critiques or anything about it? Just like wondering since. Yes, limit or worth it. We have at least 5 confirmed limit, 6 including me limit orders in chat, ranging between a price of $44 and $45 is what we're basically putting ours at in chat right now. I have 100 shares for that. Other people have 55, couple shares. Market's kind of bleeding now. The last IPO that came out, the market was red and it tanked and lost $1,000 in a second. I'm sorry, why I laugh at that? I'm sorry. Not sure if I should cancel my limit orders. Little baby. First of all, let's ease your nerves by seeing the stock market doing today. Okay, we're down 0.5%. So that's not easing your nerves. But if you're not comfortable, of course, I would just say just put a little bit less if you're not comfortable. But honestly, 20% in the day, it's impossible for this. Like, unfortunately, I didn't post. I was debating on posting a long form video on how bad I thought of Navon. If you saw my TikToks, I said it was pretty bad. But honestly, I could get why a lot of people really wanted to get in since it was like people were like seeing like AI and stuff in the company. But if you got burned, that was like a one-time thing. Honestly, I think this one's gonna be much better. It's already doing much looking up, and the most it ever lost in limit order is like 2 to 5%. So I think we're pretty much chilling. But basically, okay, who's little baby. If you're doing limit IPO, it's very important to be using a similar amount of money every single time. So if you use 10K on this one, or like use 10K the next one, because say you make a bunch of money and like, oh, your 10K turns into 12. Use 12K the next one, you get burned, you're gonna lose more. So whatever you make sure you put a portion of that into good long-term funds, like either an S&P 100 ETF or good long-term stocks that are like in the Mag 7 or the top 5 or the S&P 100. That's like the best way to not get burned. So IPOs is a long game. I do every single IPO, and whenever I make, I put portions back into my long-term portfolio. Like, make sure you have a set it and forget it type portfolio. Like, you can do stocks or whatever, but on the side, make sure you always have that one ETF you can always go to when you're feeling down and all your stocks suck, and you can just pump money into it and feel good about it. That's the biggest thing for me. I put an order for Medline and it only accepted a few of my shares. That Alan, that was a pre-IPO order, and honestly, getting more than one's really really good. So you should feel good about that. But you can do a limit order as well on Robinhood or Webull, whatever app you're using. Charles Schwab. If you need help setting limit order, let us know. There's a lot of people who do it, and I do it as well. Uh, Basically, limit order. What you could do is it's like you set up a preemptive buy. So for when the stock comes out, it will automatically buy it for you, and you set it above the buy price, so it will fill under basically. So, but yeah, that's how you buy it open, and then basically, if you're unsure how when to sell and stuff, you just like I'll tell. Wait. We can test delay. Wait, let's test delay. My delay, by the way, is 2.5 seconds, but we'll test it. So 2.5 second delay. So once I say that, you can tell or use your own thinking. But I have my own strategy I use. I'll explain it in a second as well. Whoa, chats are going crazy. It's set to open right now at 32. Why are we setting a limit 45? It's to be on the safer side. Who knows? Like it was like, for example, Figma shot up right after from 90 to 100. It's to be on the safer side. You could very much do it lower. It's just I'm not trying to be that guy that tells you to put a lower limit order and you don't get filled. 40 to 45 is what personally I always do higher to be on the safer side. But you can, by all means, you can go closer if you want to. Is there a difference between a 40 to 50? If so, explain what making it higher can do. What making it higher can do. Basically all it really does is guarantees you to get filled. That's all it does. It like I usually I set it higher like that. I would set at 50 if I had like a bunch of cash and I just wanted to get filled. So I would just put at 50 limit order for like a bunch of shares for like $5,000, but then I would only get filled for like 3,000. But realistically, you don't need to go high. Anything above 40 is going to be good for today. You can go lower if you want. I just don't like playing with fire, because I've never not gotten filled. But at one point I've been between like $3, so that's way too close for me. Anything under $5 is kind of close for me. But yeah, there's not much of a difference between 40 and 50, honestly. How much putting limit for your limit order? 100 shares. I'm splitting it between 3 different limit orders, so it's like 33, one of 34, $44, $45 for me. Because honestly, I'm not too worried. But I'm never worried about getting every single share filled, because if I don't even hit the limit order, I don't do well, then I don't want everything in there anyway. So, but I'm not one of those guys that tries to get every single share filled and do it to the exact dollar, exact cent. I sold some stock so I can greed more for the IPO, but I changed a little more back to 45. I'm trying to gauge the right amount of capital versus risk. Of course, but it's perfect. 40 was good, 45 is good. If you have extra money, you can do higher. Like, I assume you have Robinhood or like Webull or SoFi, so your money goes back to you the same day. But yeah, 40 to 45 is good. I agree. Appreciate little baby. Little baby, let's go. I don't know if I'm putting a limit for this one. It's all right, Ben. It's personal preference. Hey, if you're going to be in the stream and you don't feel comfortable doing limit, you can always do that one limit order so you can just like feel it out and feel excited for yourself. You make some money, Hey, that's what I did with Novon. I did one limit order. I had one share and I got burned off that one share because I was not putting any more than that into that. I wasn't even streaming that day because that thing was terrible. I probably should have been. To say not to go into it. How much is that limit order for? I don't know to say 45 or 40 now. I love saying 45. So put it right in the middle. 43? Anything between 40 and 45 is good, Luke. Alan, 32 is too low, dude. The price is already at 32.18. I don't know if you're like here, but basically you have to have it above whatever it's going to open as. If you want to try to put it closer to 40 than 32, because 32 is going to be like, are you going to get filled? That's like pushing it. That's pushing it. That's like 50-50 or even lower chances of getting filled. What is it worth to place the order? Oh, well, if you got no pre-IPO shares, you're not going to make that much money. So for a limit order, you can put as many shares as you want. So basically what happens, Luke, is strategy wise is all the shares are allocated, so there's no selling pressure to open. So when it opens up, the only thing that's happening is limit orders. So boom, they all go out in at once at open. So what we're trying to see is a little price jump in the first like 5 to 10 seconds. So don't take advantage. We try to ride the wave up, and then sell out whenever the weakness stops. But if all limit orders going in, there could be enough selling pressure from the people that get allocated that it ends up going flat or even a little bit down. If that happens for the first like 30 seconds, then most likely it's not going to make a move up. So we sell out to be on the safer side. We don't hold, because then if we hold, we'll be like praying at our chart with the candle saying go up, and start blowing on it. And that's not good. What are your thoughts on, is that CoreWeave? C. Is that CoreWeave? CRW. I don't think it's CoreWeave. Oh, it is CoreWeave. They got. They've been out for that long? It's been a minute since I did the IPO. I honestly couldn't give you my in-depth opinion on this. There's not even a P ratio. I don't know if they're profitable. They have a lot of partnerships as well. $32 billion valuation. I'm honestly not too familiar with this company anymore. But personally, I tend to stray to larger valuations, like in the space, like data center, cloud computing. My largest cloud computing stock is Google. So, but in like this techie space, I hold different stocks like ASML, Talon Semiconductors, Nvidia. Not a big AMD fan, but CoreWeave. I'm not versed on the subject. You probably get more information looking at a YouTube video than me on that. But it has tanked around 14%, 62. That's a lot in that 6 months. So if you think the valuation is fair, it is peaking at a support level right now. So honestly, it's not too expensive comparative to its historical value. So if you like it, it's probably worth it to put a little bit in it if you did your research. But I did your research, so I lost my spot. They're talking amongst themselves. What is the price at Freedom 24? Thanks. Is there a minimum number of shares? No, there's not a minimum number of shares. You can do as little as you want. You can purchase one share on limit order. I had 35. Let's go. Bro. Lando, the last time you told us it was at 32 and 18. By the way, it always goes down when it's closer to coming out, because that's when people like all the dark market shares are getting filled. So when there's less shares to get filled, it starts going down a little bit. But it's gonna probably stay above 10%. I'm not pre-IPO, so it's probably fine. If it goes lower, that's normal, by the way, Melvin. 38 is honestly prime limit order. 38.5, very technical. 35 shares. 38.5 is our new limit order by Ben. 75 shares. How do I track the price? It's an app called Freedom24. If you don't have it right now, you won't be able to make an account in time to check. But there's like a thing you can go to that does like predictions on what an IPO is going to open up of based on like volume and liquidity in the dark markets. Yes, it won't get listed till 9 a.m. 12 time. Oh, it's listed. It's just not out yet. I was saying 9:30 Cali time is my prediction, but as it gets closer to 9, it could come out like any time. So once it gets close to 9 o'clock here, which is closer to 12 there Eastern, I will definitely keep in a much closer. Actually, I'm gonna move my Chromebook closer to my screen so I can keep an eye on the price. What's a good limit order to set? Anywhere between 40 and 45. You can go as low as I've seen as low as 38, which I'm perfectly fine with in chat, honestly. IPOs always lack a bit. 43. Josh, you trade options. I don't do options trading. No, I dabble with calls and puts and covered calls on like my more volatile plays, but I'm more of a buy and hold type of guy. Like I just really buy and hold. I really don't sell. Really. Okay? Obviously, I sell IPOs, but for my long-term holding, has been released. The ticker's out. It's not released yet. Andrew. Wait, Andrew Burgess. Do I know you or do I not know you? I was saying familiar. Options. No options. I do options, but I don't do options trading. Like Thanks. No problem. Okay, I'm doing 40. Appreciate it. Oh, there you go. Yes, I think it's fine, Ben. I messed with that limit order. Yes, 45 is also well. As long as you're not putting anything closer to the freaking price, I'm chilling, guys. Trust. If you don't know about limit order, I can always rate. I can always let you guys know if it's gonna get filled or not. Oh, of course, I'll go. Oh, the strategy meeting will come into play. I'll just take my strategy right now. I'm from the UK. Don't think you know me from your. Oh, thank you, Lewis. Appreciate the praise on the TikTok. As my friend name is Andrew Berg. My friend's name's Andrew Burgos or whatever. So I thought it might have been him. Options are dark arts. Don't get tempted. Puts today, bro. If you put puts, you're kind of burning today, though. Okay. Strategy meeting. Commence. So here's the strategy we're going with. Let me explain to you. Okay, strategy meeting. I'm not answering comments until the strategy meeting is over. Okay. Specifically for Geo. Right. I remember your name. Geo. The strategy meeting called by Geo. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. Okay. Okay. Before we commence with our strategy meeting, I need everybody in chat to listen up. We are going to do a delay check. We need a delay / latency check. So I'm gonna say the word go, and you guys are gonna chat the number 1 whenever I say that word. Okay. So get ready. Put 1 in chat, and whenever I say the word, you're going to put it in so we can test our delay. Does everybody got it? Let me know if you guys are on board with the delay check. Before we ready? Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, looks like we're on the higher end of 2.5, 3 seconds. I honestly was expecting longer because you guys took so long to tell you ready and yes. I was getting kind of scared. Bro, crazy. Crazy. Please tell me you're the crazy. You should refresh your tab, bro. What do you think Medline will go today? Probably opening at 32 and end the day probably hopefully above $35. Okay, strategy meeting. Strategy. So basically, there's a delay, right? So basically, I'm me saying when I'm buying or selling, or like basically like live commentating. If you ever watch sports, and delay is 2.5 seconds. So as soon as I say it, it's 2.5 seconds behind. So you can just click that sell button or whatever. But basically, how it works is we have the IPO price 29. First step part of the plan is we put our. Wait, first of all, if you have any IPO shares, if you're doing a limit order as well, if you want to, you can sell your IPO like as soon as it comes out if you want, or you can wait a little bit and do it this way. But we already set our limit order at $38 through $45. Okay, so that gets filled. The price is gonna change from 29 or 0, whatever it has on there. It's gonna change to like 32 instantly, boom, and it's gonna move. So I'm gonna keep an eye on the price and the percent changes because whatever it comes out on, that's gonna determine how much we make or lose because that's where we got filled. So as soon as it comes out, all the limit orders. So it's gonna come out, right? It's gonna be flat. Well, it's not gonna be flat. It's gonna already move a bunch, but it's going to be like this, right? When it comes out, all limit orders go in at once, right? Because the shares already got filled. All limit orders have buying pressure, right? And there's no stocks for sale yet, so that will push the price up in the first 5 to 10 seconds when all limit orders go like this, right? So theoretically should push the price up like hopefully even 5-10% in the first. And if that happens, we just make 10% and we just go home. Or we hold. And basically with that, if everything goes well with that exact strategy, we just hold until there's enough weakness, which is the selling pressure there's enough selling pressure or there's not enough buying pressure. Or what could happen is boom, all them orders go in, it stays flat because there was buying pressure, but there's enough selling pressure to hold it flat or even a tiny bit down. Since all the buying pressure already went in, with all the limit orders going in, hence us and the other people doing limits, then we just have to sell out and take no gain, no loss because all all the buying pressure went in, and just selling pressure, most likely from therefore on, and most likely going to go down. But if we're up, we basically just chill. It's good. Hopefully it makes a beeline going straight up, and there could be halts. There could be halts if it's moving fast enough. But basically, I'm gonna wait for the volume chart to show some weakness in the buying pressure. I'll let you guys know. 2.5 second delay. That's basically the whole strategy. Nothing technical about it. I mean, everything technical about it. It's not really too complicated. I've been this like around 12 times before on stream and off stream, so hopefully I'm not gonna burn you guys. Maybe, but I'll get burned too at the same time if that happens. But I haven't lost more than 2% to 5% in IPO before. So, do I swing trade? If you can consider IPO swing trading, then I guess I do, but usually I don't. Invest with Jonah, Carson Invest. There was allegations to like a crypto scam, which he technically like didn't release a meme coin, but that's the only thing on him. Everything else he says, he's not really a scammer. No, just don't buy whatever. If he won't promote crypto again, but no, I wouldn't say he's a scammer. But like for like discords and like options people, like okay, so I'm probably making a Discord. If you guys would you guys like a Discord, but I'm making a Discord, right? What I didn't know is that literally like all of the like every single Discord, they hire an options person. Like they don't do it themselves. Like I didn't know that. So it's like people that make a living off of like literally putting their options plays in different Discords. So like two different Discords could literally have the same exact options plays if they hire the same guy. I didn't even know that. What time was your release? Bro, 4:30? Where are you? Oh, Lewis, right, you're in Europe. But what time was your release? I'm thinking 9:30, which is coming closer. 9:30 Pacific time, 12:30 Eastern time. Crypto is down now. Bro, can't the market be up for when we're doing RPO? 30 minutes? Probably 30 minutes to an hour, I'm thinking. ETH is down 3%. I don't like that. I'm ordering shares. Does it say if you manage to get one? Do I cancel and repeat with the whole higher bid thing? If you're talking about pre-IPO, our shares are filled. But if you're talking about a limit order and you already put one in and you're not satisfied with the limit price, you can always cancel it and put a higher one if you want. But you will not get filled to open. Don't worry, it's not open yet. If you haven't get filled, that's normal. It's gonna say order not filled or order like whatever, but it's not gonna say filled yet until it comes out. So make sure limit order is above $40 probably. Hey Lando, what's the price at? Just wondering. Lando Jones. Let's see the price update. That's probably sound the same or a little lower, honestly. PST. Right now it's 9:30. Wait, I'm 8:30. We recommend put limit order or just use the one you already have. Man, put order. Well, if you're talking about putting like multiple limit orders, you can do that. But if you don't have a limit order already, you could. If you want to try to make a little extra money, you could. I don't really see this thing burning us too badly if it tanks after open. Navon did like 20% the first day down. This is actually a way better company. Navon was a terrible company. Terrible company. Bro, but like this whole stock market being down isn't exactly good, but it doesn't have too much weight. It doesn't really affect it crazily. Okay, it's holding. That's good. It's holding a 32 line. That's exactly what you want to see from IPO. The updated price in the dark market pool. Okay. What'd you say, bro? Did you get like restricted? I don't have any restrictions in the chat. Oh, Alexa. Guys, the updated price is right now 32.
Sure how to help you with that. This is a reminder. Jared unlock gate.
I think we did it. I think we unlocked the gate.
This is a reminder. Jared unlock gate.
I think we unlocked the gate. Thanks, Alexa. See, 11% we're chilling. See, hold the line. Guys, updated price for the third time is 32.33. The first price update was like 32.18. Second price update was like 32.50. Third price update 32.33. So it looks like it's hovering around there. which is honestly perfect. Wouldn't ask for anything better than that, guys. Crap. You don't like the IPO, bro? I mean, there's some bad sides like the debt ratio and the valuation, but why don't you like it? Besides that, or is that your only reason? Are you talking about this one or Navod? Woof, bro. Let's go. I'll take that sideways movement all day, honestly. You can lower to 40 if you really wanted to, guys. Or even like 38, but if you guys wanna. Okay, it looks like it's gonna stay around there the rest of the day. Oh, closest like now, if you're really if you really want to cut it close, like you can honestly move it to 36 if you wanted to. Like you're being like playing the fire, bro. Did you say unimpressive 33? You're saying 12% unimpressive? Seriously? Bro, 10% is the average the S&P 500 makes in a day, bro. So I don't know what's unimpressive about that. IPOs don't just get 100% gains every day. 10% is perfectly suitable. Oh, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it should come around 9:30, 9:30 PST, 12:30 EST, give or take an hour to 30 minutes. I think Sensen wants a Gemini move to happen, bro. Bro, the Gemini move would be good. It went up like 20% after it came out, but then dropped 20% again. Oh yeah, of course, bullish in Figma, and honestly, I made 80% off a circle, bro. But yeah, those are just generational. Dude, bullish gave the most amount of shares because if you guys didn't know what bullish did was literally they didn't tell anybody, but they set aside a specific amount of shares just for retail investors. So they didn't give everything to institutional investors. So there are so many shares for us that literally you could get like half or more of your shares, even if you requested like 100. So people got like 100 out of 200 shares. It was crazy. They made a ton of money. Free dinero, bro. Probably not, honestly. Unless there's things like moving sideways. Once if it like goes up, like and it's still moving sideways, there's no reason to sell it. But once this thing starts losing weakness, showing weakness, then I'm gonna be out basically. Bro, my neck. This is the time where I just relax, bro. I can't believe I have to go back to work tomorrow. See, I've had 3 days off in a row, but I have to go back to like freaking 5 days. It's my last day. I got 1 out of 290. I got 1 out of 100 as well. 1 out of 100 shares. Yeah, world in limit orders. Lowest limit order in here is 38.5 out of like 75 shares. Mine's a 45 out of 100 shares. I could lower it to 40, but I don't think I'm gonna. And then there's like other ones 45 for like 75 shares, 40 for 10 shares, you know? Yeah, it's not on 40, but a limit order fills anything underneath it. So that's why limit orders are so high. They were so high to begin with, we didn't know what it was, but it's perfectly fine if you want to move it into the 30s. So if you guys want to edit it, but if you're not comfortable with canceling it and make sure it's canceled, then you probably shouldn't. That's just me though. I don't usually mind leaving money on the table because I already have a pretty big order anyway. How much do you expect today from a limit order? 5-10% probably. Oh, come on. This is not like your 0 TT DT call where you either make like 0 or like 50%. 12:30 EST, give or take 30 minutes to an hour probably. What do you think it'll come? Never mind. Oh, Oh, oh yeah, you saw the pin comment. What's your limit order request and how many shares? 100 shares, $45. I could probably lower it to 40, but I'm not really interested in getting more shares. So I'll probably get filled like 65 shares, 70 shares, somewhere around 70 shares. I'll get filled for that. I'll take it. Oh gosh, I should have went to bed sooner. Are you selling day one? Yes, I'm selling day one. I'm not. I'm definitely not holding this longer because the valuation's too high and that's too high. 45p is too high for me. I would not be holding this longer than most likely 10 minutes. Just me though. When you do limit order, you get less than you mean like no, you get more, by the way. A limit order, you get a pre-IPO, you get better than anything, but limit order, if you request 24 shares, you'll get 24 shares. If you didn't know, Melvin. Wait, is that you, Jay? Is that you, Jay? Wait, how's your final? Are you still taking it? When you get, I mean, yeah, technically, if it moved up pre-market, you already made that money off. Okay, Jay, I know that's you spamming in the comments, bro. Icon, bro. I mean, spamming the emojis. Yeah, I mean, you technically make less money. Wait, Jay, can you? Oh, you sent me a photo. Nice. Let me see. Yeah, you technically make less money because at a pre-IPO, since already at 10%, you already made 10%, and you make whatever is on top of that. So I guess in a sense, you're right, Melvin. I failed, bro. You failed. Which class did you take, Jay? What do you think about it falling immediately when it IPOs? It did. It happened some. Yeah, that was with Navan. Well, it already fell pre-IPO and it fell more. That's because of the IPO was pretty. It was a bad IPO. Navan was terrible. It was a bad IPO. I can tell you like why if you want me to, but that's not really necessary. Appreciate it, Jay. You expect what? Guys, I said my prediction was 12.5%, bro. Like, lower your expectations, right? If this was SpaceX, guys, if you're in chat, wait for the SpaceX video. The SpaceX live stream will go crazy. 2026 SpaceX live stream. That would be insane, right? Waiting for the IPO. I'll probably have over 100 viewers. What's your limit order request and how many shares? $45, 100 shares. You can probably go down to like the 35. Really, really close. Probably 40 is fine. I didn't hear you. Oh, my bad. Psych? Yes, I'm doing a limit. Jay, if you want to do one, you can set one for 40, 45. If you want. Bro. Discord, SpaceX, ChatGPT, bro. I'll be farming clips at that point. According to my strategy, I've said it like a bunch. My strategy basically is all IPOs get filled. Okay, I'll go really quickly for Alfonso. Sorry, I said it like that, Alfonso. It comes out like this. Limit order goes in. Go automatically, and you can pre-buy, but you can't pre-sell limit order. So there's buying pressure. Hopefully, we take advantage of the initial spike, or there was enough selling pressure to where it stays flat or a little bit down. So if that happens, that means there's enough selling pressure to not make the limit orders go crazy and shoot the price up. So we sell out and we make nothing before it might drop. But if it takes advantage and goes crazy in the first 5-10 seconds, then we basically hold until we see weakness or a halt up or halt down. And if we see a halt, also I forgot to tell you there's halts, which if the price action is crazy enough, if there's not enough liquidity, like if there's so many buys or sells and not enough people selling or buying, the price will literally freeze, and that's fine because I'll tell you guys what. But it will make a huge wick up or wick down. The price will shoot up or down after, and you just sell after. A halt is basically where you want to guarantee you want to sell after a halt. You didn't know. Wait, let me check the updated price from my boy Jay. Bro, I climb's my like my only mod, bro. I climb's the mod, bro. Oh, it's at 32.5. See this price action? Look at this. This is beautiful. Usually it like spikes up and then usually it spikes down. So honestly, it's doing really fine. 32.5. 32.5 updated price as of 2:35 a.m. Pacific time. Water, bro. I'm been talking too much. 32.50 is an updated price. Hey, is it moving? Is it moving? Hey, is it moving? Wait, RNG King, do you have Freedom 24 too? No, Anthony, mine was at 8:35. I told you guys like 5 minutes late. Yo, King, look at that. It's already moving, bro. Yeah. Is it above 33 now? That's what I like to see. It's moving. It's moving. Oops, no, it's alright. That's my bad. See, we have 3 people in chat that have Freedom 24, bro. Bro, are you? What do you say? Okay. Okay, you're chilling. Nice. I don't actually have the app, RNG. I'm just relying on people sending me the thing every so often. So yeah, mine's like a little delayed. Wait, I remember something said. Okay, I answered that question. Oh, I see. 33 point like. Phew. Me in the middle, 33. I like 33. That's a good number. Oh. I honestly thought this was like company like yeah. Wait, oh you don't? Oh. Is it available on the Google Play Store? I'll have to download it. I need to delete the app though. I have no storage left. But it kind of sucks because honestly, when I was making my Medline video on YouTube, I was ready to put this in the highest category. But of course, this company has to have. Of course, the investment bankers have to put this at an extremely high valuation, and the company has a ton of debt, bro. But it is Blackstone, so I don't really, I'm not surprised. All right, let me check. Oh, it's nearing 9 o'clock. I should watch the price more closely. I remember one time on stream I missed the price by like 5 seconds. I was kind of mad. That'd be worst case scenario, bro. Because I missed the price and I wasn't sure what it opened up on. So I was kind of like tilted at that point. Why can't I see the it's not out yet. It's because it's in the dark markets. That's like where all like the institutions, big institutions, think of like your Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, where they can like trade it for us because they're special. We're not special. We're just ordinary people. Unless you're like special. WB? Is that the price or is that Waterbridge? Is that Waterbridge or are you talking about Medline? Man. I mean, long as stay above there, I'm not really mad. Freedom 24. Oh shoot. I can't download it. It says it's US, European, Asian. Okay. I guess next time I will have the app downloaded. So there you go. 29. Oh no. Bro, I'm actually taking a fat nap after this. I'm actually so slow. I went to bed too late again, bro. Count me out. All right, T minus, give or take an hour, bro. Bro, 12.9. Thanks for the update, some dude. Christmas is coming, bro. Christmas, bro. We need like a Santa Claus rally in the stock market or something, bro. I'm really getting burned over here, bro. But for Christmas, all I want is 10 shares of Amazon. Oh, this finals are over. Wait, are you guys even in college? Probably not, huh? I was like, what is this notification I'm getting? Error, more than one ingesting. Hello? What does this mean? Bro, it's actually Kia. Wait, do I have 2 streams up? If I do, I'd actually die. Huh. Want to see this open? That would be insane. I don't think that's going to happen, though, unless it makes an insane run after. Do I have the another stream thing is up? It's not up, right? Okay. All right, I have to delete that second stream off, bro. Literally, I literally, as soon as I started it, my mic was not working. Bro is chased. Oh, okay. Okay. Wait, you can use Weeble? I literally have Weeble. I'm so uninformed, bro. Wait, let me see. Wait, Cash, you can use Weeble? Wait, let me see. I'm getting on. I know, bro is chasing that bag. Let me go. MDLN. What? How do you see on Weeble, bro? Do you have like level 2 access or something? Bro, okay. I'm reading the comment section. What? This will halt multiple times, bro. There's no way. This guy's predicting a halt. Is it really that popular? 10 times oversubscription? I guess that's a lot since there's a ton of shares. Might run up sympathy with my IPO Medline, who was medical processing sector. Will trade very soon today. IPO cross. Any day now. This is taking forever, bro. Of course, bro. He's got. What time does it go live? What time does it go live? What time does it go? What time? Bloodbath. Bloodbath open. Okay, okay. Oh, you need level 2 access, bro? And the money we're in. If I only get 1 share, should I? Okay, I'm reading the chat. I get 1 share, should I sell first day or wait long term? Don't sell it, dude. If you get 1 share, there's no reason to try to get restricted just because you have 1 share. Just hold it. Even if it like goes down eventually, like because if you sell 1 share and you can't, and let's say SpaceX comes out, I think this is very hypothetical. You can't if you get restricted. Very low chance of getting restricted at all, but you wouldn't want to risk it if you just have 1 share. Like I don't sell my 1 share at all. I can't find it either, bro. I think it's like level 2 access or something. Cause I only have level 1 access or something. Looks suspicious. Can you use a market order to sell? My limit order triggered. Oh, Seabass, what's up? Seabass. Oh yeah. Yes, I'm full porting SpaceX, obviously, bro. Who's not reporting to SpaceX, bro? Lucky SpaceX is gonna be a better IPO than ChatGPT and Discord, bro. It's that good. Like, bro, I'm about to drop. I'm in the middle of making the most insane. I'm gonna make a I'm gonna try to make a video on SpaceX, OpenAI, and Discord like all of them. Not sure how well I'll do that, but I'll try. More of like a strategy one. It depends. For it, the honestly number doesn't mean anything to me because it depends like how many shares and valuation. But there's way you can buy it with like SPACs and stuff. It's private, so there's like technically ways you can buy it now, but like it's kind of like indirect exposure, and the other stuff that it holds is pretty trash. But it doesn't really matter what the cup like. It doesn't really matter at all. Like anything about the numbers, like or valuation, or literally anything else with SpaceX. All that matters is one, it's SpaceX. Two, it's Elon Musk. Three, it's data centers in space. So who's not gonna want to buy that? Like literally, like what's gonna happen with SpaceX is every ordinary person, like in the stock market, that has no idea what an IPO is or how to do an IPO, is gonna be like, I want to buy it, and then they're gonna try to buy it, and they're not gonna know how to do a limit order or do any of this stuff or how to set it up, and they're gonna get screwed, and they're gonna try to buy it late. So you have millions of people, well, not millions, thousands of people trying to buy it when it's already open, and then we're just gonna take, and then just gonna like watch it as we make money, and everybody else has no idea what they're doing. Like the amount of comment sections I've seen inside SpaceX videos, how to buy or like how to buy, and like don't like. I don't have faith they're gonna figure it out. Did it come out? No, it's not out yet. First day, bro. That's gonna go crazy. If my stuff is up 100%, there's no way I'm not selling. I'm not that greedy. Valuation wise, there's no way it'll be good after the first day, bro. Like think of Circle, but think of more like mainstream stream. I think a little crazy. Like I'm up like 50% the first day. There's no way I'm not selling. There's just no way. What? Engineering? 9 o'clock. It could come out very, very soon, guys. Very soon. Oh, my neck, bro. I'm trying to go to sleep once this comes out. Definitely won't. Don't worry. I got the best time in the game, bro. That's on me. But realistically, probably not that much because I'll probably move a ton before it even comes out, honestly. Bro, imagine what pre-IPO would look like for that. I heard it's gonna be like a $32 billion if it's a $32 billion IPO like it says it is, that would be so many shares. So many shares, bro. Oh, 36, thank you. Wait, who's that? You have a channel, bro? YT Ming. Now I want to look up your channel, bro. YT Ming. Who is this? Wait, is that you? Wait, you have 5K. Naruto. Oh, you're a Fortnite guy. Okay. Dang, 5K is impressive. And then you stop posting now because you're. Guys, we have a pro Fortnite player in the chat right now. How's the gym? How many shares do you get? I got 1 share. My gym journey is going good, bro. Honestly, I go 5 days a week, and I've been skipping a couple days like for finals, but then I just make it up the other days. So my split's kind of weird because I've been moving it around because I've been busy. But I go 5 days a week. I eat good. The only thing I've not been doing is my like nutrients because I've been kind of cutting some stuff out to try to get in more protein for like the calories. 2,200 calories, 180 grams of protein is what I'm doing. Okay. Bro, you gotta be serious. You can't be serious, bro. Okay. In the future, bro, in the future. I mean, the 1 meal part's correct, but everything else is not right yet. Bro. Bro, dude. No problem, dude. Keep the change, bro. Bro, there's probably like 0 women in this chat right now. Dude, I should check my channel stats. How much? What percent of my audience do you think's women? I'll check it later. It's probably like less than 10% now. Oh, it's it. 5%. That's it. Wait, I'll just split screen so I can have my thing here. I'm gonna go to bro. I'm split screening this. Now my price is on the left, and my channel stats are on the right. Let's see. Oh, I'm not signed in. Never mind. Screw that. Oh, I'm also gonna split screen anyway because I'm gonna have multiple brokerages up here. I'm gonna have Yahoo Finance, Schwab, and so I get the most updated price. Update me, please. Yahoo. I always split screen this, baby. Sorry. If you have 11 shares, like on you have 11 shares of Robinhood, I'll just sell 10 at open probably. That's what I'll do, and just do your limit order. Or if you're doing a limit order on the same thing, then just not sell with your limit order and just keep 1 share. I mean, I don't know if it really helps. It's supposed to, but it's never like confirmed or denied that it helps or doesn't help. So I just do it. I sell everything but 1. So if it only get allocated 1 share, I just don't sell it. That's what I do. But if I get like a bunch of shares, I sell everything but 1. That's me. Medline. A-class stock. Medline. Bro. Price update? Wait, Jay, are you still in chat? Can I get a price update? Or anybody that has Freedom 24? Dude, how? Oh, bro, I just checked. I had 0 TikTok. I have over 100 TikTok notifications right now. I literally just cleared it this morning. What? Bro, I'm not opening that app, bro. You have to be in this chat if answering any questions, bro. Bro, Jay, don't leave me. Oh, he sent me a picture. Let's go. Okay. You shall receive, young M. 3266 with the live stream in the background. Hey, Jay's the GOAT. Look at me. Yeah. And here's the price action. It's fine. 3266, guys, the new price. Oh, 65. I'm sorry, not 66. Dot. Yes, Jay, and also RNG King is the GOAT, bro. RNG King, I feel like that's a game. I feel like I've seen that. I feel like that's a game, bro. But RNG King is a tough name. Maybe you'll luck max us. See, and we have some dude giving out the percent as well. It's been hovering around this all day. See, didn't I predict 12.5? Am I not the GOAT? Just kidding. I'm self-glazing myself. It's probably gonna move last second. I'm gonna be wrong. Oh, after this, 5-10% probably. So I guess I'm not right if you're talking about like end of day. No, end of day it still should be 12.5, but once it comes out, it should go higher. We need double that. Hey man, I don't make the rules, bro. If I was telling you more than that, I would just be lying straight to your face. Oh, look at YouTube too as well, bro. Trust, we're just looking at everybody's YouTubes. R6 Kings. I got you. Let's see. R6 Kings. Yo, Kings with an S. Okay. Insane at R6. Wait, is this you? It says macro. Is that your video 5 years ago? RNG Kings. Dang, 51 vids. Where'd they go? Oh, sure, you were live streaming. That's why. That is you, right? Dang, bro used to be insane. Luckily, all these ex gamers in the chat, guys. Let's go. Let it go, bro. Yo, what game is that? Call of Duty or something? I haven't really played those, honestly. Yeah, bro. Ow, my neck. My son's so dumb, IQ only one. Okay, what is all the skulls, bro? Crazy, bro. I know you're the youngest one. I think if I had to guess my prediction, I think Crazy Furry is the youngest one in here, bro. Besides Anthony. What should I do if I get one share and I can sell it and make it? Bro, if you have one share, don't sell on Robinhood. Unless your account is like super small, like a small account, and you want to make something, you can go ahead and sell it. But if your account's larger than like 1K, there's no reason to sell it. But if it's smaller, yeah, you can go ahead and sell it. That's what I would say. Dang, okay, never mind. That's still on the younger side in here, I think. It's a Rainbow Six Siege. Is there a risk? I'm new to this. Fancy skates, there's always a risk. I'm thinking max drawdowns 5%. If you have a limit order set, I'll basically just call it out. Your max risk, my max risk is 5% down, so I'm predicting. But whatever you can make in the 5 seconds is basically what you can lose, but basically. I haven't lost more than 2.5 to 5%. If you have any questions, Fancy Skate, please ask them. I'll answer all of them. Okay, on my phone, I could easily split them by. What do you think? Should do that with some of my money. Get a better entry. If you have a limit order set, you can just chill with that and just sell it whenever similar to what I do. But if you don't have a limit order, you should probably, if you want to, you could set one up if you want. But it's your decision. You can probably say mine would be at $40. Sorry, $40. Mine's at like 45, 100 shares, but you can do 40 if you want. Age check? Okay. Freaking pedo here. I'm just kidding. I'm 19. Another person's trans 19, 26, 25. That's all I know. And everybody else is unknown. I don't think we need to be spamming the chat with our ages, bro. Any female in the chat. I got one. Some people got 4, 6, 1, and there's 150. But he's not in chat anymore. Yeah, but I would say 40. Anything close to 40 in the 30s is fine because it's hovering around 32. So if you want to get as much bang for your buck as possible, you can put it in the high 30s. High 30s. So I can say 100%. Valuation's too high, debt's too high. I'm just here for the quick move. Honestly, the only one I really held long was Legion's, which honestly was Legion's IPO was also a Black Sun IPO, and I also held Pattern. If you get was anybody else in the Pattern stream? Because in the Pattern stream, it was a slow moving strat where it was down 5% off pre IPO, like 15, and we bought it and we held it for like the whole day, and it was back up like 15%. Was anybody there for the Pattern stream? I think Anthony was, but I don't know if anybody else was. I don't. This is like a whole new. This is a whole new batch of names. Maybe besides Lando was there, he might have been. How many shares did y'all get? Oh, bro's not answering Thomas's question. Oh, let's go. Shannon, you were there. No one's asking Thomas for his question for Fernando's question, bro. I'm sorry. No, I got 1 share. Dude got 4 shares. Another kid got 6 shares. And another one got Most people got one share. What about if it's 6 shares on Robinhood? The sell? I would sell 5 of them because 6 is too much to hold. Just if it like eventually goes down, so you could sell. Oh, it's free profit. I was there. Let's go. A few months and now it's appreciate it, bro. Like honestly, you've been following me for a few months. Feel free to DM me any questions you got personally, bro. I'll follow you back. I got you, bro. Just DM me who you are. No problem, Thomas. Yeah, no. I'll make a Discord soon. I'm not gonna have like a paid one or anything. I'm just gonna have Discord so like people can chat and stuff. Unite the IPO community, you feel? Let's go. He moved it down by $1. If I sell and make a quick profit, what? No, you won't get banned. If you sell, don't buy and sell anything else today because you could get flagged, but you won't get banned for anything. And also, most likely, like I'm saying, like 95% chance you will not get restricted from IPOs. And if you do, it's a 30-day restriction. And there's no big IPOs coming out in the 2025 anymore. I think this might be the last one. So you're chilling. Yeah, you could, but honestly, I don't know anybody that's ever been restricted. I've seen people sell over $500,000 worth of IPO and not get restricted. So if they don't get flagged, the chances of you getting flagged is honestly probably less than 1%. Less than 1%. Yeah, me too. Yes, bro, SpaceX. You know how much views I'm gonna farm? There's 42 people in this chat right now. I'm gonna have over 100, and I'm gonna clip. See when SpaceX comes out, I'll probably reach 1,000 subs, bro. The thing is, like, I don't know what to post besides IPO content. I'm cooked. It's like I'm like a seasonal creator, bro. Only when IPO season's here. Nah, I need to make more money, bro. Or I don't make any money off this at least. I've been part of SpaceX and OpenAI. Huh. I've probably. It's funny. Almost all these IPOs I've never heard of until I researched them. And I haven't heard the other one either. Most excited for SpaceX, Discord, and OpenAI. Bro, penny stocks? There's no way. Bro's gonna get his penny stocks off of /cars to invest Jonah. Surprisingly, Jonah's actually been pretty good at picking stocks. I was surprised. But it's probably because the market's been booming, but we'll see. Have you ever thought of making vids on options trading? I've never considered it because I don't options trade. So, if I did, I would, honestly. But honestly, the thing is, the more broad and easier to understand your video is, the more views you get. So probably try to stay away from too technical work anyway. I do options. I just don't options trade. Just calls and puts and covered calls. You only get a penalty if you're flipping IPO. Yeah, I don't care. But honestly, do they even count anybody? Because like I said, I've had friends who've sold $500,000 worth of shares, $1 million worth of Figma, bro, and they haven't got restricted. So at this point, who does get restricted? Like if you get restricted, there's out to get you. Oh yeah, that makes sense, bro. Okay, RNG King, bro. Oh, okay. I'm not one to get offended by that stuff, and maybe someone in chat is. So, bro, how did that not get? How did that chat not get blocked, bro? I'm just gonna pretend that has like a do Discord. Yeah, okay. I ran Discords in the past because I used to be like play games. I used to like have a clan, but I don't know how to make one. I'll probably have to hire somebody. Dude, I think honestly, I might as well spend $100 to hire someone to make a Discord, right? Or like, I don't know. How much does it even cost? Because I can't just ask someone to do it for free. That's just like free labor. Unless it's like a child. Maybe one of my little cousins can do it for me. They're like good at that stuff. They're good at that stuff. Death was the biggest scam, bro. The penniless. Oh, experience. My information experience. Really all you do to figure out the open time is this is like my I've done double-digit IPOs. The sooner it comes out, because the smaller it is, because they all start processing at stock market open, so Pacific time 6:30, and the smaller it is, the less shares I have to allocate. So it's the earliest I've ever seen one is like an hour after open or 2 hours after open, because like a smaller IPO. But then these ones, it's 55 billion, so it's 6 billion IPO, and there's a ton of allocation. So it's probably that's why I can assume it's gonna be around 6:30, give or take an hour, 30 minutes. Just swing trade, bro. Using what would I swing trade? Like like which stock would I trade, bro? I would not trade, bro. Eventually, hopefully, I can make money off of YouTube, but I won't have to. Day trading, I'm not the biggest fan, but honestly, I know people who do it. It's a grind. I'd say that it's possible, but if you can't stick through it for if you have no time and can't stick through it, then it's not worth doing. So, the best thing for anybody, if you want to try and make money, is if you're really good at something, just try to post about it on short form content. On start off, that's what I would say. Probably the easiest thing to do. If you're already passionate about it, it should be really, really easy for you to just start talking about it in a 30-second to 3-minute videos. Oh, let's go 14%. What's the new price? Honestly, okay, new price. RNG King 33.16. Okay, it's going up. 33.16, up 14.3% from pre-IPO. Looking nice. Bro, 90% success rate. Bro is trying to flex his rate, bro. Bro, Anthony, I know you've taken L's on I know you've taken L's, not L's, more like not a W or an L on what was it? Probably StubHub. Yeah, probably StubHub as well. So don't be lying about that. Yeah, no. It's probably impossible to give us publishing time. The only way they could do that is if they did later. They could say, but then if they give us publishing time, it would have to be really late, and then they'd be done before, and then you just have to wait around until it's done. Does everyone here sell first day? I've held some. The longest I've held one is probably a full day's worth, 1 day. Longest I've held. But this one is not going to be good. Trust. Well, I'm not going to say trust. I'm not holding a lot more than 1 day. 85. There you go. I know you're not trolling, bro. I never say you're trolling, bro. Aaron G, you're the GOAT, bro. Don't let anybody disrespect you, bro. Yes, but we're. Oh, Aiden, you don't know about Freedom 24? No, Freedom 24 is it's the only one that gives you accurate data on that. It's like a prediction. Dude, I know. Dude, you know what happened? Is that Figma just happened? So I was oh. So what happens I'm not gonna get any shares from bullish. So I'm gonna put all my money in my Roth and I'm gonna do a huge limit order. But of course, bullish decides, literally, they said it's afterward. They literally set aside a specific amount of money specifically for retail investors. So even if you requested hundreds of shares, you got half of your shares, bro. You know how much money that would make me? I requested barely any. That will only get one. Oh shoot. That's why you're so fly. If it's not worth it, you're so good. $50, bro. What a scam. Bro. I'm not gonna lie, SoFi's a good platform. It just happens that they're not the greatest for IPOs, but they won't show it. You need third party to see insider trading. Yes, you do. Oracle lost me hella money, bro. Right now? Or yeah, I mean Oracle. I don't really mess with Oracle that much. There's only one stock that's really burned me, and it's to do with Ethereum, but I'm still holding it. What? Oh, bullish. Okay, yeah. Most people got half on bullish. Unless you're talking about this one. 22 would be the highest I've seen today. I'm moving my Chromebook right next to my monitor because I need to read chat and look at the price at the same time. Because this is the time where it's it could come out soon, you know? It's gonna come out very soon, hopefully. The next hour, hopefully, at least. Okay, I'm all set. I timed it correctly. I appreciate the stream because no other live chats about this important listing. Of course, bro. Like, I got you. I picked a niche. I'm sticking with it. I did 40 on RB Robinhood and I only got 4, but so far, oh, yeah, they probably gave you more because less people are doing it there because of that fee. That fee's killer. AMD long term, I'm not really the biggest AMD fan, but like their value, honestly, what they're doing is fine. They've been taking a bit, so but I'm more of an Nvidia guy over AMD guy. I like monopolistic companies, you know. Like I always, if I had an option, I always invest in the largest player just because they have the most market share. So I like Nvidia over AMD, but AMD is still a good company, just not my thing. Taiwan Semiconductors over AMD, ASML, those are the main 3 though. AMD is probably next though. Just like appreciate it. I'm bullish on AMD, bro. No, 3K is a lot, bro. Especially for 8% of your portfolio. Mad respect for you for AMD. If you have a large portfolio, consider S&P 500 ETFs. Once my portfolio gets over 100K, I'm putting like half of that Johnson inside of S&P 500 ETFs and probably Bitcoin as well or Ethereum. I'm not hedging AI. No, the problem I have with hedging, okay, if you buy the right stuff, there's no need to hedge. Here's my problem with hedging, because if you hedge, and we could easily go back into a full bull run because we're kind of like zigzagging, right? If we go back into a full bull run, you'll get burned by your hedge. So your hedge will make you make no money. If you hedge, you won't make any money going up or down. And there's no way to know when there's a bottom, so you don't know when to sell your hedge. So if you keep it too long and it goes up, you won't make any money. So when you sell your hedge, you could be up on your stock, but you still lost money. So for me, I buy and hold. So eventually, since I'm holding a good company, once the recession or downturn's over, eventually I know it's going to come back and survive. Amazon, Google, ASML, Semiconductor, MasterCard, S&P Global, a lot of financial companies, stuff like that. That's what I do. I don't hedge. I might do covered calls on like a really risky small cap because I don't want to lose like 50% in one day. But besides that, no. Yes, I don't think we're in a bubble, bro. I don't think we're in a bubble. Because honestly, for us to like be in bubble conditions, we have to start cutting interest rates. Start upping interest rates. Like 4 of the last 5 bubbles have been with increasing interest rates drastically. Oh, what's up, bro? Rose shirtless. Okay. Yeah, so I don't think we're in a bubble either, honestly. If everyone is panic selling, calling. Yeah, you're right. Honestly, a bubble, what happens with a bubble is that everybody's like super bullish. Like that's when like all the bears go into hiding because they got burned so badly because like we're up like 50% in the year, and all of a sudden everything crashes. Yes, Anthony, that's him. That's what happens usually for bubble, but we could go like in a larger pullback, but as long as you're holding the right thing, you should be fine. As long as your portfolio isn't like in like a bunch of robotics and like risk check and stuff, you should be chilling. It's legit. It's just that it's like only like 100K and there's like millions of users. So how much are you gonna get? You know, it's like basically a lottery ticket. Basically, it's legit though. Your chances are extremely low. If your stocks go the wrong way, yeah, but you can't. The thing is, if you knew exactly what your stocks are doing, you could just do puts and stuff, and then you print. But you don't know when it's going to go up or down. So personally, hedging is not what I do. Because if I start hedging and my stocks go up 10%, I take off my hedge and it goes down, then I just lost 20%, and I didn't get anything. So that means my stock has to go up 10% more than I bought it to even break even. So that's personally for me. Debatable. Nvidia, AMD's P ratio used to be actually a lot higher than Nvidia's did. Let me see. Yeah, AMD has dropped a considerable amount, 16, because of the valuation. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I've been holding NVIDIA over AMD for the longest time. For like the last 5 years, honestly. Printing. All right, back to this, but yeah, for your put option, but then you get burned if it doesn't go in the money, then you just lose everything. So that's not my thing. Buy and hold is really thing I do. 33 point. Thank you, YT main. 33.31. I'm investing in semiconductors and chat AI ETF for AI, but I started hedging because I got scared for news of NVIDIA. If you're in a semiconductor ETF, like, I mean, you could hedge. That's the problem I have hedging. Hopefully, bro. I could see that if it does a 15-15, like a 15 at open. That's a strat, guys. It's a strat. Bro, imagine this thing comes out exactly 9:30. Oh, I'll be goated. I would be goated. Yes, of course I'm in. What do you take me for? My limit order is set. My pre-IPO is filled with 1 share. At the real world, I got 1 out of 100. I remember, like, they can tell you what I remember from chat. Yours is at like 30, 39. 30, I heard there's one 38.5, there's 140, and 245s. Crystal ball? No, just what is it? It's not crystal ball. Experience, good tuition, and some luck. That's probably what it is. My biggest win recently is actually Phoenix because I had the most money in that one. I made the 50% off Phoenix. Well, almost 50. I remember some dude or Anthony when you got in Phoenix and you're like hold, and went up to 50% and everybody sold out 25 and you're like, look at that, and then dropped back to 25 in 2 seconds and you sold. Bro, you're in for 1,000 shares, Jeff. I wouldn't doubt it. There's some people with crazy stuff. I know someone who requested 200,000 pre-IPO shares. Jeff is the GOAT, bro. Heyday, bro. What would Super talking about? Super Still Games, bro. Oh, Heyday. Oh, never mind. What am I talking about? Hopefully, NVIDIA gonna be over 400 a couple years. NVIDIA's the GOAT, bro. Trust. Yeah. Hopefully. I mean, even if you just buy ETFs, it's gonna be the largest holding in there anyway. So you indirectly always hold NVIDIA, unless you don't buy the S&P 400. I'd sell today with that much shares. No, is that 1,000 limit order? Wait, Jeff, do you have 1,000 limit order, or do you get filled for pre-IPO? Unless that's you from TikTok, the one who requested 200,000 shares, that would make sense. With that much. Oh, limit order. Nice, bro. Don't worry, I got you with the callouts. Jeff, and for anybody in, our delay is 2.5 seconds, by the way. So whatever I say and whatever is open, it's going to be delayed by 2.5 seconds. That's the lowest latency I can do. Never selling. That's the right decision. Robinhood be baiting me for real, getting random messages making me think that I should. No, it's just your stuff up and down 5%, Melvin. 39, 38, probably. 39 is the lowest near, so I'll probably say 39. It's all right, Destiny. Everybody got almost all. Let's go on share. One share is nice. Hopefully, bro. Honestly, I don't like. Even though I like NVIDIA more, if NVIDIA does fine, if AMD does fine, I hold the S&P 500. It's in there, so I want every stock to do well. Even if I make like 10, if I make 20%, everybody else makes 50, bro. Like I still make 20%, you know. So that's fine. Are you talking about Medline or AMD? Honestly, if you're saying 5% Medline, you're honestly accurate, bro. I'm looking at 5-10%. Medline? Yeah, I think it might. I think it will. Depends on what the price is at the end of the day, Alan. So if you want me to answer your question, Alan, just put a comment in my YouTube video. Just put the comment in the YouTube video I posted, like the long form one, and then send me a notification, and I'll answer all my comments later. He has an AI XR market. Oh, AMD or they're in a little bit different markets. AMD is has more data centers and cooling centers. 33. Thank you, Landon. We're currently at 33.31, so we're chilling at 33.31 cents right now, up 14%, 14.8, up 14.8%. I appreciate the call-outs from Landon, Johnson, and some dude, honestly. If I can make people mods, I'll probably both of them, but honestly, I don't know how to do that. Honestly, when I have a Discord, I can make people mods, so if you guys are in here frequently, just DM me. And I'll make you a mod on my Discord server. I don't know, like, obviously I can't pay you, but you can just chill with it. You can just, like, abuse your power, I guess. No, I'm just trying to be realistic here. I'm thinking 10%. If I told you 20% or higher, I'd probably be lying, because it's already moved 10, and I predicted 12.5, so I think it'll make a shot up, and it might slowly come down. Way past Facebook, Amazon, yeah, now Meta, bro. It hasn't been good recently, but Meta's been one of help for a long time. Amazon is my favorite company of all time, by the way. My second largest holding right now. Hey, it is the third largest. It's the third largest supplier of medical products right now. So who knows? 45. I could lower it, but honestly, I'm not feeling like a lower it. If you're trying to sell one, you can do 40. There was a few this year. Figma, Circle, CoreWeave. Reddit did later, but Figma was like known for like doing it on the first day. Circle. So yeah, CoreWeave, Circle, Figma, bullish. Reddit. Phoenix did 50% the first day, but then it went back down. Gemini did 25. StubHub did like -5. Pattern did 15%. Thing was insane. I got one share. I was a newbie in the IPO game then. I didn't even make a video. I didn't even make videos until like bullish. That was my first video on bullish. Appreciate the heart or something. All right. It's close to my predicted time. It should be coming out in the next, hopefully, 30 minutes, hopefully, by 10 o'clock. If not, 10:30. This is PST, so that's going to be 12:30 to 1 o'clock. Figure was my first IPO. Oh, wait, Figure. Oh, I forgot. I love Figure, bro. It's at 40%. Figure's to go. It's all right, son, dude. You're young, bro. You're only like 19 or something. That's insane. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Figma did numbers first week. It's only $4 higher from IP. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not holding a Medline because the valuation's too high, but the reason because Figma exploded pre-IPO. That's why. How old do you guess? How old am I? Oh, 8 months ago. Guess how old am I, guys? You're not some dude. One, you're not allowed to guess. That's cheating, and two, that's wrong. Insane. Someone else guess. I mean, if it's not 18, you guys probably can guess what it is. Gonna start econ degree 5 my. Let's go. Yeah, I'm doing business management, finance right now, but we'll see if I change my major or not. Yeah, I'm doing business right now. I'm doing a community college. Then I'm gonna transfer to somewhere either like UCLA, USC, or Berkeley. If I dorm, if not, I'll go to a local school. No, this from the real world. Let's go, bro. What college are you guys at? Boo, 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 boo. Comp engineering. Yeah, okay. Computer science engineering degree, bro. Best of two worlds. I'll never do that, bro. Too much math for me. Too much math. Yo, let's go. University of Maryland. You're all the way across the country from me, bro. I'm in Cali. For the real world, the real world's I was wondering where I heard that from. That's the name of Andrew Tate's course, bro. I'm doing business admin and finance too. Still don't know. It's alright, bro. Same thing here. I don't know exactly what I want to do. Probably something with YouTube, but if you want a slightly easy major that's useful, business management, business finance is the way to go. Honestly, get those Excel and accounting skills. All else fails, you can just be accountant. People always need accountants, but it's kind of boring. I'm doing an accounting internship over the summer and winter. Winter and spring. I'm gonna go to Lewis University, small private school. Oh, nice. Okay, I see you, Aiden. Nice. Are you gonna dorm there? Oh yeah, he's definitely dorming there. Dude, yeah, we're all sharing our our degrees are comp sci, two comp sci engineering, 3 finance and business management, bro. No diversity within guys, bro. Guys only pick freaking 3 majors. Let's go. Yeah, I'm just gonna shadow a CPA and take a class in the winter, and then we're doing taxes in the summer. I'm sorry, spring taxes in the spring. Account of anything other than accounting and finance or engineering, computer comp sci. Yo, chill. You take all my jobs. Leave some for me. Okay, that's something different. Digital forensics with a minor in Japanese. Okay, now that's something I haven't heard in a while. Nice. That sounds really interesting. Do you like anime or just like you just like Japan? You just like or like is that part? Are you part Japanese? Or like you just like Japanese that much? These make them bro. Yeah, honestly, engineering with computer science is probably the strat instead of just straight computer science because that job market's cooked. Unemployment's at 4.2%. Almost a like we had a new high for unemployment, guys. 4.2%. The latest in IP2. What time is that PST? It's like 1. But that's like 1. That's like stock market close. That's like stock market close, bro. Isn't that? No. It's gonna come before that. Probably 10 o'clock at this point. Don't worry. Even if you guys aren't like strictly watching your thing, I'm watching it. So even if you get to your thing late, I'll just call out when I'm selling. And yeah, you guys got it. Oh, let's go. Dude, I'm watching anime too, bro. I've seen One Piece, Naruto, Fairy Tail, Sword Art Online. Lots of that stuff. I've seen a lot. What? Wait, PST? EST? So it's a 3-hour time difference. Okay. Right, 3-hour time difference. Okay, I was thinking of 2-hour time difference. My bad. That's really close to Garden Close. No, I think I was literally there for when the for that IPO. I forgot which one it was. It was really late too. Bleach Bell. Okay, that's insane take. I've never heard that. Have you seen Naruto on One Piece at least? I can't say because I've never seen Bleach, but I've never heard like. It's not usually one people will watch over the other ones. I heard it's good though. Yes, sir. 9:35. 51 people here. Let's go. If you haven't liked the chat, guys, go ahead and like it if you guys want to. I'm just gonna do it. Not just 50 people in chat. 1,000-year peak. Oh, 1,000-year. What is it, like 1,000-year Blood War? I heard that's like 90% filler, bro. Never seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'll eventually get around to it. I love the intro though, and the art style is really, I'd say, unique. It was the right way to describe the art style, bro. Guys, the best anime store online, bro. What are you guys talking about? So we have, I think every single one people have said are like valid takes, except for mine probably. Hunter x Hunter, JoJo, and Bleach. Rent? I've never seen it. Pretty sure someone has. I don't judge though. It's probably romance animes are fire, but I just don't watch any because I don't want to get pressed out. Animal Dimension. I'm pretty sure somebody is. They just don't wanna. They just don't want a minute, bro. Crazy furry, bro. I don't want to hear anything, bro. Crazy furry is insane. Oh, we know what you mean, bro. Though, bro. It's like valid to watch that stuff, though. Honestly, as a guy. Like, where can we see the latest? Like, are you asking like how you can place a limit order, bro? I don't quite understand his question. Does anybody else understand his question? I haven't had a question in a while, bro. All our limit orders are set. I think it's just him. He's probably new. Yash, where can I see the latest limit order? Like, I got like price updates. Like, what are you referring to? Try to more context, please. Yeah, it's probably coming out very soon, though. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, no context. Yash, Yash, Yash. Yo, bro, are you deadass? Dude, seriously? What a lucky guy. Bro's probably partner at Robin Hood at this point. Hmm? Is Jonah selling it open, bro? Or is he holding? Wick, I need that insider info, bro. Lock it in for me. What's Jonah doing for shares? That's not that much though, but it's a lot for compared to us. Bro already made how much we're gonna make combined today. Insane. Bro, what do you mean hanging from the sidelines, bro? Are you not taking limit order with us? If he goes down, we all go down with him, bro. Oh, okay. No, that's where you can see it. Yosh, you can't see it on Robinhood. It's on this app called Freedom 24. Lando, if you could put the price in chat or somebody, I'd appreciate it. But yeah, it's on Freedom 24 if you want to download it. I don't have it yet. I'm gonna get it definitely for next time. No problem. Yeah, just Freedom and then 24 at the end. Google Play Store, Apple Play Store, not sponsored. I definitely have it. 33. Okay, it's staying the same price. Nice. Looks like all the orders are almost in, guys. So we should be coming out soon. 33, 31. Bro. Bro's using holy ChatGPT research, bro. Appreciate it. I know it's supposed to come out very soon according to my calculations. I like 14.8. I like 14.8. Freedom 24 app, not sponsored. I'm sending it in chat if you want to look it up. So from the yeah, it's not a fixed window. I'm just saying it probably will come out like literally any second. You're right, but I'm saying it probably should come in the next 30 minutes, like anywhere now from then it could come out technically 10. I mean, closer to 11, but I didn't think it would. No, both of those probably won't fill. If you really want to get close, at least do 35. Anything above 35. But our learn orders are all at like 38 to 45, honestly. So 38, 40. But if you like really want to get that close, at least set 35. Anything under that, you're just like asking not to get filled at that point. But I don't usually get that close at all. That's not for me. I don't get that close. Work. Bro, how you still not sit at work, bro? You've been here since the morning. Well, it's still morning, but you know, like. Yeah. that's what happened for SpaceX, bro. People are gonna think that and try to set it there, and they're gonna get burned because they're not gonna get in. And then they're gonna try to get in later, and they're gonna be all panicked. And I'm gonna sit on my live stream with 200 live viewers, and we're all gonna make tons of money. Yes, lowest price. Don't worry. You can say limit order as high as you want. You can say limit order at $100, and it'll fill underneath, so you're fine. If we were trying to hit, if it was the other way around, where that like it filled at like $40, that would be kind of stupid for the brokerage, honestly. Bro, my neck, I'm so cooked. Bro, I'm at least glad my Medline video hit over 500 views. When I posted it, it barely got like 19 in the first few hours. But no problem, bro. If you guys have any questions, since you two are new to the chat, you're new to the chat, then I'll answer. It feels the lowest, but you can only get the share you request your rights. So if you have 5,000 order and you request at 50, you might only get $3,000 filled, but you get how many shares you requested. If that makes sense. So if you request one share at $50 and it opens at 30, let's say, then you'll get $20 back and you have one share worth $30. Simple math. Basically. Bro, I've never seen so many TikTok notifications in my life, bro. Oh, they all went away. What the heck? I should. I'm not, though. With my luck, I'm going to end up changing it, and it's going to, like, come out while I'm changing my own order. But plus, I'm not too worried about the extra, like, 10 shares I could have gotten. So. That's like an extra few cheeseburgers. Not extra few. That's like freaking 10 cheeseburgers. 20 cheeseburgers. It's a lot of cheeseburgers. But I'm chilling. One share allocated. 100 shares limit order. I would say no. But if it does, I wouldn't mind. Like, I'll like say, hey, Medline, I appreciate you giving me 2x. That's what I would say, Medline. I would say. That would look pretty bad on me, though, because I predicted nowhere near 2x. I said, hey, that's impossible. Yeah, it's Josh.Angle. My TikTok is a lot more popular, though. Like, double, like, the views I get on TikTok are, like, sometimes 10 times more on Instagram. Cash money, what do you mean, bro? What was the last time Cash hit? Book Cash is like looking at like the like freaking Weeble thing, like the order of prices, bro. I don't look at that. No. I know Jonah does margin. I don't mess with margin. I'm not trying to owe anybody money, honestly, if I mess up. I only lose my own money, guys. Woohoo. Yeah, I think maybe like one person's on margin because he wants to see this like day trading, or like he wants to like multiple sells, because if you're taxable, you only get like 3 on them before you get restricted. Good bud. Good bud. We're waiting for the IPO. Yes, sir, bro. Hopefully, you can make enough to get 100 cheeseburgers. At 100 cheeseburgers from Applebee's, bro. That's a lot of cheeseburgers. Versus 100 cheeseburger at like McDonald's. Like, that's a big difference. I'm touching her. Okay, I mean you're not touching. You forgot the word not touching. Thoughts? Oh, I skipped the comment. 5 cheeseburger. Okay, 5 guys. That's like $9, bro. Dolphin XRP. Number 1 Bitcoin. 2 okay, 1 Ethereum. 2 Bitcoin. Solana. Chainlink. What's the other one? It's like the media. Oh my gosh, fine. The next piece, so it's like 6. I hold it by 6. Yeah, it's cuts, but I mean, if you buy some, I guess now's the time. I have a bunch of Ethereum. Actually pays a lot of retail hype. So I'm more like, as you can tell, I'm more like a fundamental institutional guy. So I like Ethereum 1, Bitcoin 2 because they have the 2 most institutional adoption. So that's personally me. But that's personally my opinion. Because people are crazy in crypto. They get scared and they sell everything, and they get hyped and they buy fast. I got 1 share Medline, 100 share limit order. Yes, sir. This guy's good, bro. Come on, it's come on any second. Wait, I thought you said how to do. Okay, I was concerned. It's like bro's asking how to do limit order, and we can come out any second. Limit, regular limit order. I can't preset a stop limit or a stop sell, a stop loss or a trailing stop before it comes out because I don't own any shares. So, but plus I see sell button. People go, probably, bro. That's too much leverage for me. Top 5 movies? That's a good question. Let me get back to you since movies. Sucks I got 32. That's a lot, bro. Wait, 32 shares? Dang. Because it creates more volatility. It's not. That's true. Bro, 20. That since when do you guys do something like that's the most I've seen? Yes, I'll market sell. Market selling. You'll hear me. I'm selling. I'll probably scream it. 45, honestly, you're chilling at anything in the 30s, close to 40, honestly. So like 38, 39 is what I put it if I was right now, or a little lower. But yeah, I would if I had to set mine now, I'd do 40, but that's too high. That's for me. It's high. Top 5 movies. Personally, I'm not really a movie person, Sean, so it's really hard to tell you. Definitely, I'll have to have car. I'm not in no particular order. I can have Cars up there. Definitely Cars. Cars over Toy Story and all the other ones. Oh my gosh, top movies. Yo, I'm chopped. I haven't seen a movie in a minute. I can do top of animes, but movies, Cars. Let me come back to you. No. Well, yeah, my limit order is just placed really high, just because I always place mine high. I'm not trying to. I know I'm not gonna get all my cash filled. That's the reason. Yeah, my prediction is in the 30s. You're right. It's already like past prediction right now, but I think it should be around this price end of day. But after it comes out, it should go higher. My limit order is set intentionally way above pricing. So you're right, though. My prediction is in the 30s. I did 12.5% is what I said. And mini quant on Instagram said 10%, so he's cooked. Wait, do you guys know who Mini Quan is? Probably don't. His name's like, I forgot what his name is. Thoughts on Zombieland? Never seen it, honestly. Some. Oh yeah, it's stuck. Either it's coming out soon, or sometimes it glitches. So we'll probably be around that number. We'll be around there. All right, bet. If I'll keep that on my mental note, my mental notebook, Zombieland. Bro, don't worry, bro. If you do like lower, you'll just get like one extra share. I don't think it's that deep, bro. Yeah, I think they're gonna go live soon. Let's go. Lando the goat, bro. It's out. 35. Okay, it's out, guys. 38. Oh my gosh, there's no way. This thing is not moving, bro. I'm gonna trash out. No. Alright, well, it still like it's not doing anything, so I'm probably gonna sell out of this thing. 20%? Wait, you took it to 35? Wait, I'm trying to see where my limit order went in at. Let me see. Yeah, it's hovering. Where'd it go? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's not doing anything. I'm just gonna sell out. Bro, I'm so disappointed, bro. Alright. You guys can hold if you want to. Probably all the way down 34 if you're willing, but I already got that was actually so ass. Bro, did Jonah Investing really got 330 shares and made 20%, bro? I'm so jealous. Alright, let's see what you guys are doing. Looking at, I'm gonna keep watching it. 35.8. So if you're holding, you're up like 1%. So okay. 35.125. 35.12. Maybe it can make its way 36. Honestly, mine's already out, bro. Like my rule of thumb is if it's trade sideways like this, I sell out because I'm only in for like the first bump up. But honestly, it's doing pretty decent right now. So if you guys are trying to get a bigger gain, you can hold if you want to. But I know, bro, it's not doing anything. Some people are still in, so I'm gonna try to mediate for the chat. Dude, I can't believe I got one share, bro. I know. Kind of disappointing, guys. Still holding? It ain't fine right now. I think it opened at 35. Flat, basically. It took a little jump up past that. Okay. If you're holding right now, you have big balls and you made 2. Yeah, I'm out, bro. My didn't hit. I'm 1%, bro. I know, percent. Dude, this is exactly what happened with freaking Stub, bro. Alright, it's literally not moving. Surprising. Maybe the volume's too low. Bro. I don't know if this is a double you guys wanted, but it's honestly doing, it's like doing fire right now.
Shares out limit. I got one pre IPO share. It's chopped, and off its limit, I did 100, but then I sold out and I made. I got made like how much? What's 1% of a thousand? I make $100. I made $100, and I had no fees, so it's nice. So fuck. Wait, that's like okay. It's still holding. Like it's honestly, if you're still holding, this is like what you want to see. I made 13 cheeseburgers worth. I know, bro. Honestly, if I wasn't here, I would be still sleeping. Whoa, look at this, bro. You're up 3%. Hit it, hit it. Oh, hit 99, hit 99. I wanted to hit 36 for the vibes. I mean, it was a good IPO. I just asked limit orders, bro. Bro, I kept Don't Invest made 23% off of 330 shares. I know it's too low to do anything, bro. And the valuation's way too high for me to hold this thing. I like it. Bro. It's okay, dude. Bro, I know Anthony's still in, bro. I know what's his name. Some dude is definitely still. This guy never sells until like it drops. I was hoping that our orders filled at 33. If that would have been insane, if our orders filled at 33, we would have made like 5%, bro. Wait, did anybody's limit orders fill at 33? Yeah. I know it's not doing nothing. Whoa, we're 30. It hasn't hit 36 yet. Whoa. Oh, I guess 36.10 is your highest. Bro, I made enough for a freaking meal at In-N-Out, bro. I might as well go there. Dude, I'm going to later I'm playing basketball, and I made enough to cover my meal, bro. To cover everybody's meal. So frick. Wait, did everybody in chat have like a crazy number of shares? I know one person had 22 shares. Oh, 36. Oh man. Bro, I hate I'm getting text messages from my friends that they made $6. Okay, for the market being down, this is not bad. This isn't that bad. Because the market's getting fried right now. That's not helping. I think if the market was better today, it might have actually done something better. But people are not trying to buy right now. Let's go real world. Like 3%. Was that your first experience for IPO, guys? Like, I know it is good if you got pre-IPO shares. That's the only thing. A lot of us didn't, so we're kind of baking off that limit order fact. And at the end of the day, we didn't make anything really reasonable. Dude, the gardeners are here. Can you guys hear that? The gardeners in the background. Was anybody still holding though? I was wondering. Just chilling around there. Yo, wait. Yo. Let's go. What the fuck, bro? Oh, no. Am I get banned for saying that? It's up 5. Yeah, 55 billion. Yeah. Okay.
You're gonna be by yourself.
All right. See you, Dad. Yeah, that's true, bro. Yeah, maybe, but I think at the end of the day, I think it's gonna come down more. That's my personal opinion. So there's no way I know this. That gardening noise is insane. I want to answer you soon. All right, guys. Well, if you're in, make sure to set your. Oh,
Alright, we're going to Frisco.
all right.
Leave the store open. Pumpkin's in my room. She's still kind of unstable. So
Alright.
you have to check on her. They don't want her to jump in.
Okay, I will move it.
Okay, we're all leaving.
Bye.
You gotta do this open. So you can- We're leaving. Bye.
Okay, bye. Holy, it might be still going. This means if we sell IPO shares, there's. Yeah, Lando, you won't get restricted. They don't. I told you, Mom. Nah, you won't get restricted. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on. There's gardeners. My parents are there. So if you guys have any questions, stay them now. I am going to be making a SpaceX Discord and just like open that overview, long form video, and I'll be updating you on any IPOs that are coming out. Oh no, don't worry, it won't restrict you. It just says that. But yeah, if you're in this, definitely put a stop. If you want to let it run, you could stop at like 35.55 with a trailing if you want. But I'm gonna head out. If you got enough shares pre-IPO, you made 24%, which is really, really nice. But if you didn't, like me, then you're kind of cooked. But it's okay because at the end of the day, we didn't end up losing any money, which is perfectly fine. Because some of the IPOs we've stuck around and lost like 2%. Appreciate. Thank you so much, Son. Unfortunately, we didn't make much here. Maximum price in 4%, but next time we'll get them here. Yeah. That's not it. I guess in the background. It looks like it's coming up a little bit, but this is John. It's gonna be on all three. It's gonna be on SpaceX, Discord, and like OpenAI. Just like it's not gonna be like it's not gonna be like a finance one. Like you know how my usual ones I do like overview of like different companies and review them. It's gonna be it's gonna be more of a strategy one, kind of like this, with like how you're gonna like that's like how to take advantage of it. So like for you guys, if you guys know the strategy I'm running, then it's like a basic overview basically. But I know, honestly, 5% is nothing to scoff at. If 5%, that's literally what you're going for. But I wasn't willing to take the downside, so. Yeah, but the video, I'm put more edits and stuff in it. I think, and like a regular breakdown, and then when the actual IPOs are released, I'll do like a full like financial breakdown comparison. But for those three, you don't really need the finance breakdown because that's gonna be crazy. It's gonna go crazy with, bro. I can't believe it's at 36.63, bro. I told you you're still in, bro. This guy never sells. If this stock's making me look bad if it keeps going up, but yeah, that's what's gonna be about. But yeah, soon maybe, but not too soon because I still have to edit and stuff, and it's crazy. But you can expect more streams and stuff like that, definitely. But yeah, how old it is? Yeah, crazy, bro. No problem, guys. All right, I will see you guys later. And whenever I'm like making a video, I'll update and TikTok and stuff. Bye, guys. Have a good day. Thanks for the stream. This actually is like 50 people at peak. This is one of my biggest streams. See ya, Anthony, Lando, Crazy, see ya, Gio. Who else is here? DMV, Melee Man, Sean, Aiden, Real World. See all you guys there. I'm just in the chat.